make me itch. You burn my skin. Still you I want to hold. You're so sick, you make me itch. I toss and I turn and my fingers twitch. The thought of you, it burns my skin to the bone. And still you I want to hold. Take it back, too much to unpack. The hate in your head and heart that you lack. The thought of you, it burns my skin to the bone. And I can't leave you alone. You're so sick, you're selfish, it's endless. Still you I want to hold. I miss how we used to be weightless. And I can't leave you alone.
Hello, everybody. Gosh, it's dark in here. Can you even hear me? I just realized I've got rid of my audio panel. That's been crazy. That's crazy, sorry. Hopefully you guys can hear me. For some inexplicable reason, I've opted to remove my audio, so I can't actually see it. Oh, it's there. Oh, I found it, guys. Don't worry. Why is it? It's its own separate tab. I don't want it as its own separate tab. That's frustrating. I'll figure that out after. Hello, guys. Welcome to 3 o'clock kickoff. I think this is the first one that we've actually had all season on the LNobbins YouTube and Twitch channel. Crazy game just happened earlier. I'm sure we'll talk about that. Arsenal lost. Crazy. Very happy, obviously. I thought they were going to win. Can't lie. I thought it was going to be a comfortable win for them. I thought when Newcastle went up, I was like, right, okay. Well, they'll still get the draw at least, right? But no. They got battered. Not battered. They didn't create anything. And it was pretty poor from an Arsenal perspective. There was just nothing going on in the team. Look, yeah, the fullbacks absolutely were brilliant. Totally agree with that. Totally agree. It's 3 o'clock kickoff, so the viewing is a little bit more awkward. We're still doing it legitimately, obviously. We don't do illegal streaming out here, but it means that I now have to basically view the match on my computer screen rather than my television monitor. So be a little bit trickier to go to the chat like that, but we will make it work and we will figure it out. How are we all doing today, though, guys? How important has this match just become, considering that Arsenal have lost? Shout out to Sean, by the way. It has been a while. How you doing? And yeah, from a City perspective, I mean, some injury crisis. I mean, you know, players I'm assuming aren't fully fit or whatever, but it's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. We were being fed information that we weren't going to have any wingers for the Bournemouth game. As it turns out, they're not starting, to be fair, but Doku is on the bench. Savio's on the bench, even though he went off crying on a stretcher. So I don't know really what he's playing at. I don't know if that's like some sort of... Is he just like trying to tug at my heartstrings? I don't know. But Kevin's also on the bench. But there are a lot of babies also on the bench. I mean, John Stones and Diaz are also out, which I didn't actually realise. So that's a bit annoying. I've just noticed. So we do still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 injuries, 2 senior players. So it's not like it's it's not like it's not that many injuries. Walker's back in the team, which is fine, I suppose. It does give Rico Lewis a rest. Is he on the bench? Yes, he is. Good. Simpson Puzzi, I thought, did well against Spurs. He's on the bench. As is Jacob Wright. Again, thought he did well. As I said, the main talking point is the fact that De Bruyne is back on the bench, which is a big, big situation, because if we need a goal today, we can potentially bring him on and it'd be a lovely time therein. Predictions for today's game, lads. Yes, absolutely, Matty, same. Uno, Arsenal defeat. Yeah, crazy. Crazy. I mean, they lost their last season in fairness, so maybe it's not that crazy, but I just really expected them to get a comfortable, clean, easy 2-0 victory. As it turns out, there is very little creativity going on in that Arsenal team. In fairness, I think that they got just over 1 expected goals, and nearly all of, and like, you know, over a third of that came from that one chance right at the end, you know, where Rice should have got an equaliser. But even then, it would have only been an equaliser, and to only create 1 decent chance in a game is clearly not good enough. Yeah, KDB's on the bench. Hello, Draco. Really happy with that. Hello, Miami. I had to sing 1,000 miles in my music test. Unreal by the Proclaimers. Yeah, Lewis Hall's great. So is Livramento. Am I watching it? Asks Damon. I'm watching it via a VPN. A VPN, which is a legitimate, legal way to view this match in England at 3 o'clock. So I don't want to see shit about, you know, Nobbins gets done for illegally streaming, because I'm not illegally streaming. This is legitimate. Specifically, I'm going with my Romanian broadcaster of choice, because it is a £5 a month and you get every single match. It's not as good because I might be behind. If you guys are watching it live, actually, oh, that's a good point. I should have put a delay on the stream. I haven't. If you guys can do me a solid favor, try to keep spoilers to a minimum. You'll see exactly where I am when the timer starts, but I will obviously be behind you lads because it's a 3 o'clocker, so it's a little bit trickier. But hopefully that's all good. Is it free to watch after with a VPN? Nope, because I pay for a Romanian service, which is a £5 a month, which is very, very good for... Shut up, Musty. Which is very, very good, you know, considering you get all the Premier League and all the Champions League, but it's not necessarily absolutely live because it is done with the Internet of Destiny. Yeah, that's crazy, Nitin. That's crazy. There's that one account on Arsenal. There's that one Arsenal account on Twitter in particular. I don't know if it's his real face. It's sort of like a red background and like a, you know, attractive man, to be fair. So if it is him, fair play. And yeah, he was like, oh, if we don't lose Anfield, we're going to go unbeaten. It's like, lads, reel it in. Reel it in. I'm sorry, but in my view, so far, I know Arsenal have had a tricky run. Arsenal have gotten worse. I know they've got injuries and etc., but they have gotten worse. They are very fortunate that City have also gotten worse, mainly due to the injuries and such. It's very frustrating from a City perspective because I'm very convinced now that if Rodri just didn't have that injury, I'd be so convinced that we would win the title by like 8 points or something. I think we'd win it at a canter. Sadly, that is not the case. Poor from Arteta tactically, says here to there. Here to laugh at Arsenal, says Tast. Roger Ballon d'Or, absolutely. I think it was weird Stones wasn't injured when we had an injury crisis. There we go, yeah. Let's see, right, if we're 2 goals up at half-time or after an hour. Acumen says Arsenal got nullified. Every team should possess the ability to defend well when needed. Yeah, Ake in the league, big up. 3-1 win tonight, says Latency. Draco with a 2-0. I'm going to go 2-1 to City. I'm not going to predict a clean sheet today. I'm not going to predict a clean sheet. I think I'm on the correct channel. I mean, this was showing earlier fucking the Golden Boy Award, so I don't know why it was showing that on the recap, but it was. It really, really was. And hopefully, I'm actually going to be able to see the match properly in a moment. Rodri, Bob, Jack, and who is injured, asks Uno. We've also got Stones and Diaz out, Uno. So interestingly enough, we have been blessed with having Savio, Doku, and De Bruyne on the bench, and even Walker starting, but Stones and Diaz are unexpected injuries, which I did not really legislate for in my brain or anticipate. I suppose it's not the worst thing. It's still a strong back four. You know, it's still Walker, Akanji, Ake, Gvardiol. What I would say is that it's only really Gvardiol who's been the locked on. He's definitely our main man in that back four. Outside of it, you know, Walker obviously not. You can make an argument for Ake, and you can make an argument for Akanji, but I think most people would say, no, Ruben Diaz, for example, got to be in the team. So we are a little bit frail at the back from a box defending perspective. I've not watched too much of Bournemouth this season outside of their match against Arsenal, obviously mitigating issue of Saliba being a fool. So I don't know enough about how well Bournemouth have been playing or performing this season, but we shall see, lads, what we see. I can confirm, by the way, the game is in front of me, and the man is blowing a trumpet, and that is not a euphemism. Time for Gundo to step up, says Roy. I've just realised I've not even really spoken about the starting 11, have I? Let's do that right now. So, I don't know if I don't think... Oh, no, never mind. They're missing Sinistera. He's sort of all right. Is Alex Scott as well. He's, like, actually quite good at the football. From a City perspective, it's basically the team that we would probably have to run given the injuries / lack of sharpness, fitness, because you're not just going to throw Doku, Savio, De Bruyne back into the mixer if they are not fully match sharp or fully fit. So the back, Edison, obviously, the back four is absolutely fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. It's definitely good enough to do the work today. It is the only question marks, and it's going to be Nunes left, Haaland centre, obviously. The only question is going to be, where will Bernardo play? Where will Foden play? I really hope, I mean, either way, but either of them playing out on the right wing isn't ideal. The question becomes, who's more beneficial in the centre? We all know the answer to that question. So I really hope it is Bernardo out on that right wing. He can still do a job there, and it will mean the midfield becomes Kova, Gundo, Foden, which isn't ideal, isn't great, but it's what we have to run. And it's not the worst thing in the world. It's not the worst thing. Yeah, Diaz is injured, as it turns out. But it only says a knock mid-November. I know it's only FootMob, but it says knock, so clearly it's not something serious. Was asleep, woke up to a notification, Arsenal lost. Yeah, City have to capitalise, Mars 100%. Yeah, Musty, that's so funny from him. McAtee, you want McAtee to come on? Hopefully we'll be doing well, and he can come on. Hello, T-Tom, how are we? I'll be doing very well. If we can win today, then that's another 3 points gained. That's another 3 points gained. Oh my goodness me, no, do not speak Romanian at me. Thank you. Yes, that'll be another 3 points gained. Don't do that again. My game just decided to do that. I mean, guys, do you want to, just to confirm, I'm listening to official Romanian. See? Yeah, it's nothing naughty. Lads, listen to the Knob bot, leave a like on the video, it does really help, and it is free. Of course, we're about to kick off here, and right, so I've just kicked off, so you guys know, watching at home, you might be slightly ahead of me, and if so, good for you, that's lovely to see. Just try to, if you are watching the game, see if you can time it to mine, or if you're not able to do it, try to delay said reaction, and sadly, Phil Foden is out on the right wing, and I am now immediately upset, and I'm only 20 seconds into the game, and now I'm just concerned. Hello, Ayushi, one of my beautiful members. A lovely golden rat badge. This performance feels like it's up for City's injury list. Jules, I do. And we are going to be trialing this chair because I was sent it. So I'm going to be establishing if I like it or not before I endorse it. As we immediately give the ball away, and is Edson going to get there? He does. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Lovely, lovely. There we go. You might be ahead of me, Fuskan, remember. Don't forget, yeah, maybe Bernard is on the right. In which case, we're 1 minute in, I'm now satisfied. Doncaster fan. Oh dear. At some time, Gundo off and anyone who plays right wing in. As Ake's immediately given away the ball, and are we about to concede within 90 seconds? Oh, Edison, dearie me. Oh, Edison's been keeping us in this king season so far, man. Shout out to Edison's shot stopping. I don't know what Ake's doing there. That's just poor. That's just lazy and bad from Ake. Bournemouth really have got to score there. And then the follow-up as Gavadio literally falls over Akanji's limpless, lifeless... No, never mind, just bumps into him. Yeah, fairs, lads. Unreal. So Edison's doing a one-man job at this point. Classic. Edison with the save. Good God, man. Can we sort out losing the ball in the centre? So I really don't agree with Pep's philosophy of, oh, just never lose the ball. You will lose the ball. You will always lose the ball in a game. Doesn't matter if you've got Rodri and prime David Silva on the pitch. The ball will get lost in opportune moments, in which case you need to be able to win the ball back. All and easy out. Good. Yeah, Nunes is doing absolute bits. Ball back into Edison. Good. Can they keep it not into prime? No, we need to get up to their end of the pitch, first of all. I've already seen the full 90. It finished 9-0 to Bournemouth. That's mad. Matt, I know, right? I have no idea, Mars. Clearly, it was like an impact injury, and he thought it was worse than it was. Oh my God, Akanji. Can we even get the pass back to him? Good Lord. But yeah, Jules, this is a new chair. As I say, I've been sent it. I am enjoying it a lot. I've never had like a proper, as you can see, it's proper ergonomic office chair before. I've still got that one in the back just in case, but otherwise, it might be going to the tip. Oh, Bernard, well done. That's lovely. Fantastic work there. Out to Nunes on the left. He wants it. He's begging for it. Mateus now, what have you got in store for me? Oh, the footwork is not really what I'm after. And that is something that Nunes has really got to get better at in terms of just being sharper on the ball. As I was trying to say, I've been sent this chair. I'm going to test it out. Because I've never endorsed anything on this channel, yeah? I don't take bribes. Outside of my own content, obviously. But if I like it, I will be plugging it in a future video. So far, I'm enjoying it. It's got proper lumbar support and everything. I've never had a chair like this. So far, I'm very happy with it. Sabotage job from the City defense. Hate Walker playing, says Natty. He needs to have some role in this season, doesn't he? Because Rico Lewis can't play every single game. That would be madness. Yeah, what is going on? But I was about to comment on this. What is going on here? Why is it so... Why do I feel like it's really claustrophobic? I don't like it. When it goes to the right wing, it's going to be horror. It's going to be horror for all to see and witness. And bear witness too. Yeah, he's considering it's at Bournemouth, it's crazy. The level of Premier League managers nowadays is a madness. It's mad. Yoshko, what have you got for me? Yoshko, oh, he tried the reverse ball into Gundo. Never going to work. Got to stop that immediately, but we can't because it's Kova. Oh, Ake is getting burnt for pace now, is he? Back into the box. Ake, good work. Okay, and now the bodies are back. Good. Good defending, Nathan. Well done. Fantastic. Yes, Jack, it's not been the best start from a City perspective. Ake gave the ball away in a foolish area. Oh my good lord. What are we up to here, man? Jesus, Gundogan cuts that one out. Terrible start. Really, really bad. That should be a yellow card. I'll be so honest with you. Foden's fouled. That should be a yellow card. The stadium is short. The camera is very close to the ground. I feel like it's not been... I feel like it wasn't this bad last season. There we go. Good boy. Get the yellow card out. Well done. What in oblivion is going on? What a great phrase. Foden forcing Christie into the yellow card. Good, because it was a yellow card. That's good refereeing, because otherwise Phil would have been away. Nice. Strong work, Michael Oliver. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Who is going into midfield from defence? Oh, I haven't really been paying attention. Let's have a look. I'd rather see Makti on the wing. Yeah, true. Well, Bernard's definitely central. Bernard is definitely central, as is Kova. Look at how high up Walker is even. The camera angle is messing up my equilibrium. Gvardiol pushing up really high on the left. But even like Foden there is really central. It's now nearly from Gvardiol into Foden. What they should really have in, the Premier League, because there is a tactical cam, isn't there? So what I want to see is in an option, because I hate where the camera angle normally goes. I want to see a tactical cam. I want there to be an option. I want to be able to click my red button, yeah? I want to be able to click my red button, and then I can see the tactical picture as if you're in the stadium. Because when I'm in the stadium, I can easily see what's going on. I sometimes struggle when I'm watching it on broadcast. Yeah, I was going to say, if it's, do you see how, yeah, I was going to say that if Foden's playing that central, seemingly, and Bernardo's central, then it must mean the width is coming from one of or both of the fullbacks. So keep an eye out on Gvardiol and Walker's position when we get into a settled offensive shape. Yeah, I don't want... Why isn't that a thing, Musty? Because I'm sorry, okay, rants time. What's everyone's least favourite camera angle? Mine is when the winger is attack. Let's say, for example, like they're let's say Bournemouth's left winger is attacking down the left side. And the camera will, like, jump cut to the winger, like, being 1v1 with a fullback. I do not give a shit about that. Why is Edison just giving this away? What are we doing, lads? This is really poor. This is really poor from us. Oh, Nunes. Unbelievable recovery pace. Well done, Haaland. That's nice. That's really nice, Haaland. Look at Foden. Oh, Erling. Oh, you can't just run through Mata. Got to be able to pass that. Yeah, that's a shame. That's the one, yeah, Musty. When the camera zooms in on a player dribbling, I do not care. I can see his dribbling without having to lock in, and then I don't know what's happening in the box, because it might be there's no one in the box or there's no danger. It's very, very, very frustrating. Oh, Kyle, are we good? Oh God, communication here. Fuskan, you better not be spoiling a result, because I did say no spoilers. I clearly said at the start of the stream, no spoilers. So that better not be the case, Fuskan, or I'm going to be very disappointed in you. Very disappointed. A Bournemouth about to score. Is that what's going to happen? And there we go. Fuskan, you were warned. Don't do that shit. Bournemouth have scored. What an L. Well, it was coming, wasn't it? It was coming. No, not going to get banned, but that's a strike. That's a strike. No more of that shit. You can see exactly where my timer is. Go on, lads. We can do better than that. No worries, Fuskan. But you can see where my timer is. And we have conceded, and we deserve to be behind. To be honest with you. We deserve to be behind. Let's have a look at this goal now. Is Foden beaten too easily? Almost definitely. And then we just don't win the second ball. Yeah, I think he asked question marks about Foden's defending there, and then just the box defending in general is pretty shit, isn't it? Just not able to clear it. Yeah, that's poor. That's poor. And we're not banning Fuskan. Chill, chill, chill. Yeah, Gavado probably not tight enough to him as well, maybe. Oh dear, it's very good play by Semenyo, you've got to say. It's a very good goal. But yeah, we are getting absolutely twatted here, and this is not good enough. In fact, it's shit from a City perspective. Come on, lads. You've got to take advantage of that. You've got to take advantage of Arsenal dropping points today. Not good enough. Yeah, crap defending Troy, absolutely. Not good enough, it's poor. Disclaimer. I can try to quickly do one. Spoilers. I'll just have to, like, literally do one off the fucking cuff right now. No spoilers, please. Smiley face. It's a smiley face that'll make people not do it. There we go. Boom. Right, there we go. Smashed it. Boom. There we go. Nice. Right, anyway, lads. Back to the action. Back to the game. What's going on? It's good to be having to win from comebacks every week. Like, it's so not sustainable. I think that's now, this is the 10th game, and we've now conceded the opening goal in 6 of those, I think, because like Mo said 5 before this, so it's now 6 in 10. It's literally impossible to win the league like this, and it's so annoying because Arsenal are just like not there, as it turns out. Liverpool might be, so I can't even say, oh yeah, we're definitely going to win the league. It's so frustrating. Ultimate, that's crazy. While was Foden doing Walker's job, I'd have to look back at it, but I would like to see Foden do better there, to be honest. I don't think it's good enough for him to get beaten that easily, but then it's also not good enough in the box, is it? Yeah, Toby, Arsenal were very crap. There was just no chance creation going on. Like, you created really one great chance in the game, and that was in the 94th minute, which would have just been an equalizer anyway. So it's not really good enough. Yeah, it's a pathetic goal, isn't it? Cash. Not bloody good enough. Little Phil. I thought he was going to have a shot there. Bernard. Cover. Once again, lads, the defending this season is not good enough. It's not good enough. And now we've got to do... Because we need to win. Clearly, we need to win. Like a loss is... Oh, God, Cove nearly got caught out there. A loss is unthinkable. A draw isn't good enough. Who are Liverpool playing? Are they playing someone easy? I think. No, United are playing Chelsea. So that's tomorrow, isn't it? I don't know who Liverpool are playing. I feel like it's going to be an easy match. Okay, what are we doing there, mate? That's poor. Manchester Slot taking the Premier's first season purely because Arsenal and City have shit the bed. Brighton at home, well, there you go. Hey, it's a great opportunity to do it because clearly Arsenal have regressed, whether it's due to injuries or not. I've not been particularly impressed with them. I've obviously not been impressed with City either. I've not made that a secret. It is the perfect time to, not do a Leicester. That's too far the other way, but you see what I mean. to sort of come out of nowhere and be like, I can take advantage. I'd even like if Chelsea had like, one or two better, upgrades in their team, I'd even be looking at them and going, Chelsea have got a decent chance this season. Because it's simply not been good enough from a City perspective. As there we go once again, not winning the second ball. Embarrassing, lads. Where are my dual winners at? Oh, wait, we don't really have any. Get Nunes in the bloody midfield, please, before I die of something. I don't know what. Good tit work there. Walker, do you want to get back into right back, matey? Can Gvardiol win that? Gundo cleared. Nice. A loss of thing, but I expect this to be a loss. No shot. Oh, yeah, you can tell me about the Brighton results. Brighton are winning 1-0. Big up. But they're at home, so they're at Anfield. So they're going to win that game, lads. Don't worry about it. If they were away, I'd be interested. If they were away, I'd be very interested. Goal kick. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So the defence hasn't been good enough today, but nor has the attack, in fairness. We're only 15 minutes in, but we have high standards here. Oh, why do we keep... Oh, Ederson, what are we up to here, matey? Get your feet sorted. You're upsetting me. You're upsetting me with your distribution today. Get that locked up. Thank you very much. Go on, Kyle. Throw the ball. You can do it. I've got faith in you. What's your assessment to why the defence is so bad this season? It stems from the centre. That's the issue. That's like the recurring... That is the recurring issue. What was that from Walker? That was the recurring issue, or rather has been the recurring issue this season, is that the defence isn't well enough supported by the centre. Obviously, we're getting torn apart in counter-attacks as well. Oh my Christ. And as you just see there, we have no dual winners in the centre. We have no second ball winners in the centre. I'm going to have to make a video on this because this is pissing me off. Good work, Ederson. Quicker! Lads. Looks like the team was out late last night. That was a nice turn by Cover. Maybe. Yes. No. Jeremy has been watching Bournemouth a lot. There's going to be a tough game on our wings. They're really dangerous in both counters and settled possession. Yeah, it won't be an easy game by any means. But I still expect us to win. Or rather, I would anticipate and hope that we would be good enough to win. Put the kids in. If we're not playing Nunes in the centre, genuinely, get Jacob Wright in there. Get Jacob Wright in there. Because what is the point at this stage? Like, Gundogan was not signed to be a Rodri replacement. He was signed to sometimes fill in that gap. He's been asked to do an impossible job immediately. As I understand it, Jacob Wright is a defensive midfielder, correct? Can we just commit to that? I've seen enough. I know it's only like 30 minutes from the Spurs game. I don't care. I have seen enough. Trial him in the Premier League game. Do it. I don't care. I do not care. Oh, Kovacic. Christ almighty. Somehow Ake made that work. Nunes ball in. It's a corner. Troy says play Yoshko in midfield. What do we need in Jan? Bruno Guimaraes. That's what we bloody need. The Hayes record says gave the wife my nobbins. Amazing. Genius, lads. Come on. City. Who's taking this? Who is taking that corner? Is it Cover? I can't see with my eyes. Can the camera please go back to him, please? Thank you. Let's do a Masia. Terrible corner. It was Gundo, actually, not Cover. Terrible bite. Gundo, again, doesn't be the first man. Kyle, where you going? Forwards. Ake, be careful. We can't even do basic passes correctly here. We can't even play it back to the keeper easily. What do I think of Amorim to United? I think that he's going to need at least 2 summer windows before before we should properly judge him, I think, is what I'm trying to say. I don't know how well suited the current makeup is to his style and his system. Luke Shaw is clearly not a viable option at fullback. That means they have no other actual left back, because does Malacia even exist, or is he a figment of our imagination? I don't know. Oh, fuck off, Walker. That is so shit. What? You're not Steven Gerrard. Stop with the diagonal switches. Yeah? Bloody hell. Now, Gunder's not finished, Nat. Chill, chill, chill. I think he's just been asked to do a job that he wasn't really being signed for. Would I trade my left toe? Which toe? No, actually. No, I bloody wouldn't, actually. It doesn't matter which toe it is. No, I wouldn't. I don't like football that much, lads. Calm down. I have other hobbies and interests and desires in my life outside of that. My God, that ball through the centre was nearly there as well. If that Bournemouth player didn't get in the way, they'd have been in. Again. Again, lads. 20 minutes so far, not been impressed. Midfield Bernardo Gundakova never works. I've no idea why that was the decision. We have been shite defensively, but we've also just been pretty poor on the ball, and we haven't created anything. So that's also an issue. It's not just a case of the defence has been poo. Bournemouth have actually been dominating us, and it's quite frankly embarrassing. Why are we playing 4-4-2 out of possession? I don't understand. I thought we were going to go back to 4-1-4-1. I much prefer that. That's a foul. There we go. Of course you can, Ultimate. I've no idea what the quote was. Foden, yeah, fouled again. Good work, mate. The issue is that we obviously don't have De Bruyne on the pitch, and we don't have Savio on the pitch, and we don't have Foden in the centre. So my question to everyone in the chat is, who is going to create our chances today? If Foden was in the centre, I'd be like, okay, well, Phil can do it centrally, fine. But he's out wide, and we know that that's not optimal in any way, shape, or form. So who's creating our chances? Are we actually going to look to Núñez at left wing to create our chances? Is that the burden we're placing him under now? That's better. That's better by Edison. Well done. Good touch by Yoshko. Kyle Walker, don't you dare shoot, mate. Nice. Oh, Bernard. Oh, okay, Foden's there. Thank you. That's crap, Foden. That's not good enough. Bad touch. Give us some legs in midfield. I agree. I'd switch Foden to the centre. At least then you've got some legs there. If you take out the last part of you having other hobbies, it sounds like you're actually considering it. Shut up, Ultimate. There's Jacob Wright. Bring him on. I reckon, lads. You're coming to England, DR. Big up. Big up to you. Yes, guys, I'm having to watch it on a VPN. That means it's not terrestrial television. It means it is via the internet. So there is always an inherent delay and lag. You can, DR. But I would say that you haven't watched every single game if you think that, because some games he has been. Phil will never be as good as KDB. Okay, name me the midfielder who will be, Thea. Name me the midfielder who will be. What a pointless contribution to the conversation. Well done. Do better. I'll time you out next time you say something as irrelevant as that. And I'm not joking. I get grouchy when we don't win, guys. You'll come to learn that. This game will depend on individual performances. We're going to need a right foot Gavardio screamer. Is that what you're telling me, Troy? Is that what you're telling me? I can back that. I can back that. Jeremy says, inverting Walker might be one of the worst solutions to our build-up problem. I mean, he couldn't do it in the treble winning gear, could he? He couldn't do it in the treble winning gear, so... if he can't do it then, he's not going to be able to do it now, is he? Clearly. Well intercepted by Ake, that was good. Núñez, what have you got for me? He was looking for some help on the left, but it wasn't coming. Hey, Carlos, I'm not going to lie. If people say dumb shit when I'm already in a bad mood, I don't know how people expect me to react. I will be so real. Like, it's like when people say to someone who's clearly angry and annoyed, oh, calm down. My brother, what are we doing here? It's like you've stabbed me and then you've tried to throw salt into the wound. Of course I'm going to lash out. It's very annoying. Yeah, exactly, Spartacus. Like, say something helpful to the conversation and then maybe I won't shout at you. Do you get me? FYI, lads. Oh, my... Oh, Kovacic. Why did he give the ball away there? I was just about to say, looks like Foden's gone to the centre. Which is nice. Hello, Tayab. Spartacus, I hate you so much. I want you to know that. Dave, absolutely. He is one of one. One of one. There's a reason why he's the best midfielder in Premier League history. Okay, that's so weird. There's no need to force it, lads. We clearly can't force it. There we go, nice. See, Nat, well, here's the thing, Nat. We're not even playing 4-1-4-1. We're playing 4-4-2. So it's not happening now, but Bernardo was going up top with Haaland. So it's not even a case of he's not going to help out centrally in midfield, which I don't even agree with, by the way. But he was playing as a striker out of possession anyway. So that's irrelevant. Well, the chances we bring on KDB, it will happen. It has to happen if we are not winning the game. It must happen. He's on the bench. That means he is available and ready to go. Yeah, Carlos. Me apparently. Mars. All right, well, it's a good point. Yeah, I was about to say, wait, who is the Premier League midfielder who's got the Ballon d'Or? And then I realised, oh, it's our player. Oh, but he's not available all season. Oh, Ake doesn't win that in the air. Akanji, yes, Wid does win it. Well done. Zeldy, that would be lovely, wouldn't it? That would be wonderful. Bernardo is now in the centre. Okay, that's fine. Out to Foden. Dinks it to Haaland. Oh! Is that a corner? I don't know if Haaland was trying to shoot there or not. That was a good cross, though. Yeah, Tayab, I had no idea. It's a decent cross, but
Bowen
Haaland...
being clear of Foden in 2024 is clear evidence of the disappearance of Phil Foden.
Shut up. Haaland clearly didn't feel comfortable going for the shots there. Ball in, corner. Well defended by Bournemouth. Gundo. Cover. No. Wiz Gaming. What we doing, mate? Pep too busy playing mind games about Rico and De Bruyne at tactical mediocrity. Not sure about that, Daniel. I know you're trolling, but some people don't. Kyle, is that a good ball? No. No, it's not. No, it's not a good ball, is the answer to that question. I don't know why this game isn't being broadcast, because this is not an easy game for City. I still expect us to win, or I keep saying expect. You know what I mean, though? But we should not have won here last season. If you remember, lads, we should not have won that game. We were very fortunate to get the 1-0 win. Very, very fortunate. My favourite FIFA ever, probably FIFA 12. That was the one I invested the most time into anyway. I had the team of the season, Aguero at the end. Oh, it was a beautiful time. It was a beautiful time had by all. Who will Forest play him? Oh, West Ham. I don't know. Hey, Forest are decent, you know. Forest are decent. They beat Liverpool. They took points off Chelsea. Decent team, man. There's no shame there. There's no shame there. It's another corner. Ball is whipped. Second balls, lads. No, okay. That's fair. Second ball. Second ball. We've oh, what's nearly a lovely ball. Oh, well defended by Bournemouth. Okay, if Foden's just going out on the right wing to put those sorts of balls in, then I can get behind it, in fairness. If today's game is cross the ball and hope, that is a lovely cross. Really well defended by Bournemouth. If that's the strategy, then fine. Oh my lord! Nunes! What a dusty ball that was. Maybe this is why. Oh my god, Oh my god, we're actually going to concede, are we? Oh my... Why are all our players falling over? Has someone put baby oil on their bottom of their feet? Like, what is happening? Nunes gives it away. Walker falls over. Nunes falls over. What are we doing? Lads. Good God. Who's been the best player on the pitch? Probably a Bournemouth player. Not a City one, that's for true. Yeah, okay. Maybe that's why Nunes ain't playing in the midfield. Fairs. I don't care. Surround him with competent passers and he'll be fine. Daniel, that had better be a joke, or I'm going to be asking you to time yourself out. Or it's in a different game. Because it literally says, top right, no spoilers. That had better be a joke. You better be joking. Walker shit, says Nat. Hey. There's still 60 minutes of this game. Potentially still at 1-0. Right, looks like that was a fake. No fake scores either. Didn't think I'd have to say that. Please, no fake scores, guys. I can't be bothered with that shit. Thank you. Walker Nunes will be gone this summer, says Sean. I think Walker will. Nunes, I'm less sure on. I was guessing. Daniel, don't guess. Don't give fake scores. Please. Thank you very much. Okay. What have we got? Nunes. Left wing. Surging run. Can he keep it in? He can. Oh, it nearly falls to Bernard. Oh, he actually did, and somehow not a good enough connection. That was the best chance of the game. It was only really like a half one. It's not 2. No, it's 1-0. Who's the best player in the world apart from Rodri? Probably Kevin. Probably my boy Kevin. De Bruyne. Yeah, better. Absolutely, Roy. Nearly there. Just evaded Haaland and Bernardo. Yeah, no fake scores, lads. No fake scores. No spoilers. If you are telling me the score of another game, you've got to say, you know, the name of the game. Oh, Edison trying to find Haaland, just couldn't quite get the touch. Nice idea, though. Nice idea. Have we given up on pressing, says Troy. I don't want us to give up on pressing, but I wouldn't be against doing less counter-pressing. But once again, the issue is that we just don't have the midfielders to do that. That's the thing. And we are going 4-4-2. As I say, look at how high Bernard is. Please send positive energy. I need it. I'm on City life support. Shall I go and get the banana, lads? No, save. I feel like it's too early to whip out the banana. If we're still losing, second half, I will whip out the banana. Kovacic wins it back. Haaland's quicker. Got to be quicker there, I think. And we're giving away the ball. Is that at least a corner? No, it's not. What a waste. What a waste. We're just so slow there, Haaland. Win it back. You had so many options. So slow. We're having a look at that chance earlier. It was Foden's drive through the centre to Nunes, who took it to the byline. Did brilliantly there. Weak foot cross. Oh, keeper just got a touch in it. It's a fantastic block, actually, because Bernardo did get a decent shot off. Daniel says just bring him on. Walker just fucking up that aerial. Brilliant. Kova wins it back thanks to Akanji. Nice. Come on. Foden spreads it to Nunes. Gvardiol on the overlap. Underlap, rather. Now on the overlap. Is that at least a corner? Is that a foul? It's a foul. Well done. Well done. Well done. Well done. You didn't need to foul. That's a waste. Nice idea by Nunes to try to dink for Gvardiol. I'm now bald. Thank you guys for that. Appreciate it. Point of pressing is to force a long ball. If you don't have players that can win the second ball, there's no point doing a high press. Very good point, Spartacus. If we had a certain someone in the centre. The scores all staying as they are is the only thing that will stop me from jumping, says Toby. Can you imagine if City and Arsenal and Liverpool all lose? That would be madness. Oh, Yoshko. Good thing that's a foul. This is not Ten Hag, it's Fraudiola. Ten Hag is not even a Premier League manager anymore. It's the Fraudiola filter. Allow it. Allow it. Yes. Thank you. Nice work by Kova and Gundo. Bernardo now is out on this right side. Lots of rotations going on with the City side, which is nice in theory. Into Gundo. Kova. Out the way, ref. Thank you. Kova spreads it to Kyle. Back out to Gundo. Foden now. Gundo. Don't go too far backwards though, lads. We do need to at some point place this football into the back of the opposition's fucking goal hole, as Mark Corrigan would say. Eric 10 cents. What? Sloppy ass game, says Hayes. Yes, indeed, so far. Indeed, indeed. James says, worst part of Ten Hag leaving is we can't do the Old Trafford falling down chant. Yes, exactly. What's Amarim's first name? Ruben. Can you say Ruben is a fucking clown if he ends up being shit? I guess you could say. You could say Amarim's a fucking clown. So it could still work. You just do a contraction, so you do apostrophe S. Look at that ball, Bernardo. Who were you trying to find there? He saw the pass I wanted him to play, but he didn't execute it. Okay, we can have Amarim's instead of Ten Hag is. We can just have the contraction of apostrophe S. If it goes poorly for him. If it goes well, we'll have to let it go. But if he starts to do shit, we can all say Amarim's a fucking clown. Da, 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 da. All is not lost. Cover's running into traffic. We need our 1v1 wingers on the pitch as soon as possible, I think. This is the sort of game now, especially now I've gone 1 goal down. This has become the game for a Doku, a Savio, maybe even both. If we're in need of a goal, that must happen. I want to see Savio and Doku brought on. Again, win the second ball, counter-attack. Apex kind of become a mod, maybe in the future. I don't think I need any more right now, though. Invincible season still on, says Ronan. We need a Kova scream at 91st minute. Well, as long as it's like 1-1 at that stage, can we just win comfortably? Like, I feel like we haven't won comfortably in a minute in the league. I might be mistaken, but when was the last time we had a nice, easy, like, no pressure, game's done relatively early sort of match? Was it Ipswich? Well, this is one I'm forgetting. Even then we conceded first. I did know that, Toby. Why is that your example? You little weirdo. You little freak. Come on, City. Come on. Come on. Forwards. Forwards, lads. Come on. You can do it. Get it up you. Get it up you. Nitesh says today's the day the luck runs out. And once again, we just give it away under basically zero pressure. Zero pressure, lads. That's right, Edison. Thank you. Good. I'm still going to say City come first, Arsenal second, Liverpool third, because that was my start of season prediction, and I'm not willing to change that 10 games in. I refuse. But I will tell you, I'm growing, as the weeks go on with City, I'm growing increasingly and increasingly less confident. I really would have thought by now that we would have been able to, like, the team may have been able to adapt to an extent with the injuries. As it stands, that's not the case. Oh, Haaland comes close, in fairness. That would have been a nice goal. Good idea. Beat his man. Dragged the shot, though. That's good. If we just isolate Haaland on a centre-back, that's probably... It would have to be a ridiculous effort to go in there. I don't think the keeper was expecting it. Probably would have saved it. Nice idea from Haaland. To be fair, if it's on target, it may not have. Nice idea. Troy says need more options high up the pitch. And where... Where is my right back? Hello? That was just from a their goal kick. Why is my right back like in right midfield? What is going on? Lads. Holland's limping. Are you having me on? Nah, he'll be fine. He's a robot. He doesn't feel pain like normal human beings. He's chill. He's chill. Just baby impact. He'll be fine. He'll run it off. It's chill. It's chill. Win that Yoshko. Did he win it? Ah, throw into them. L. Yeah, this is shit, lads. Would you still say we signed that right back from Leipzig? Doesn't he play for a Saudi team nowadays? Doesn't he play in the Saudi league? Which is a massive L. We do need a Walker replacement. Like, that much is obvious. As much as I like Rico Lewis, he's not a right back. We do need an actual option there. Clearly. Oh, piss off Akanji. Oh, he's offside. Never mind. I take it back. I take my piss off remark back. I thought he just missed the ball. Or did it touch the referee? The clown. We've been shocking recently. Need to start getting better performances. I agree. It's not been good enough. It's not been good enough. And we only have ourselves to blame. You would have been on side as well. Crazy, Michael Oliver. That's mad from you. Kanji claiming he would have intercepted it, in fairness. Right, there's Walker. Actually doing some right back work. Nice. Nice, nice. How long do you think until we press the KDB button? You know, earlier when I said, oh, Foden's gone to the middle, yeah, that sort of stopped a minute ago. Breathalyze Walker. I don't really know what... I don't really get the setup today. I don't really get the setup. I don't like it. I don't like how we're set up out of possession. What's the point of having two forwards? Get Bernardo, drop him and pack him into the midfield. Where is Phil? Daniel, I'll tell you exactly where he is, matey. He's out on the right doing shit all. That's exactly where he bloody is. But don't worry, because by sacrificing that element of the game, don't worry, guys, because we've got Kova, Gundo, and Bernardo in the centre. You know, that illustrious trio of expert creators from the centre. I'm upset. I'm upset. I'm concerned. I'm annoyed. Right, lads. Why am I seeing Foden at right wing back so much? Please stop paying to Haaland. Please, it's fine. He's fine. It's chill. It's chill. Just getting at half time. He'll be all right. Why is my right winger having to cover at right back so bloody much? There's Beetlejuice in the crowd. It's not Halloween anymore, yeah? That's gone. It's over. Bengal, like a dusty mule. That's how. Staffy, you might be onto something there. You actually might be onto something. Yeah, De Bruyne around the 60th minute sound. That sounds about right, doesn't it? That's a foul. So the third foul is one affairs, man. Compete would just play right back. I'm really confused. Someone please tell me who is, because I'm gonna have to watch this game back because I'm just getting upset and annoyed. Did Michael Oliver get in the way again? Are you fucking having a laugh, mate? Are you having a laugh? That's the second time. Are you okay? Can someone tell me who is actually... Because sometimes Phil's out on the right, but then sometimes he's just in the centre, but then Bernardo's also in the centre, but then Walker isn't even playing out on the right. So sometimes we just seem to be sacrificing any and all right-sided presence. I don't really get it. I don't get it. Beetlejuice to score 2 goals and get married to City. What odds are you going to have for that? Come on, lads. If we've got all these fucking build-up controllers in the centre, can we at least build up and control? And then we can shit a brick when we get to the final third. Thank you. At least provide evidence that you can do that. Daniel. Yeah, he just, like, twats one in the top bins for Bournemouth. Like, you see? Oh, Mars has been taken to the nether realm because he said Beetlejuice 3 times in a row. Madness. I'm once again asking, why are we playing Gundogan as our most offensive midfielder? I don't understand. I don't get it. Prove me wrong and create something miraculous, Gundo. But why are we doing that? Don't worry, lads. We've got Bernardo in the box. He'll win the header. That will happen. That will be a thing. That will happen. Mateus. What have you got for me, Nunes? Into Ilkay. Silky Ilky. Oh, he's nearly fell over. Come on, boys. We got this. Out to Phil. Bernard. Bernard. Footwork, yes. Can you beat your man? If only... Oh, my word. He actually nearly played that out for a goal kick. Please. Just pack my Savio in the bag, okay? It's another foul on Foden. He keeps going, though. Fair play to him. That is nearly really nice. Pass wasn't quite good enough, but wonderful work to get into that situation in the first place. Akanji. Edison's good. Oh, Walker just twats it up. Fairs, man. How frustrating. Semenyo. I will say we've been a little bit better sort of like past 10-15 minutes. But at the same time, Bournemouth won't care. They're 1-0 up. Why would they care? Answer, they wouldn't. Answer is they wouldn't. Mr. Sloppy. Good God. Yeah, they're really trying to do us on the wings here. I've seen Tranmere Rovers play better football, says Troy. Yeah, it's been very, very stinky so far. Is that switch out of play? Nunes, can you win that back? No, you got done. Okay, nice. Press. Only 1 minute of added time as well. So there's not going to be another City opportunity. That's a shame. The Olays are out. So I've got it muted, so I can't even hear. Because otherwise you'll just hear Romanian commentary. That's predicted a City comeback. Okay, well, for your dad's sake, I hope he's right. Otherwise, I'll be having serious words with him. Yeah, we've just did 1-0. Crazy. Right, that was maybe the worst half from Man City this entire season. That was really shit, lads. Can't lie. Smian, it's not going well. I'll be so honest with you. It's not going well. Defensively. Embarrassing. Offensively. Not good enough. I'm just going to have a look now. Instinctively, I feel like the only the only times where there was like a half threat was when we had a cross from Nunes and then we had 2 crosses from Foden out on the right. Those have been the only moments of any serious actual threat. Right. Okay. The midfield 3, I know that expected assists aren't perfect, fine, but it's for illustrative purposes, just to make my point. The midfield 3 combined have achieved an expected assists of 0.12. The midfield 3 combined. No, wait, hang on. It's even worse. 0.1. The midfield 3 combined have achieved a cumulative XG of 0.1. For comparison's sake, it looks like, unless like a defender's done a madness, the most expected assists from an individual in the team is 0.18. The midfield is just not able to create anything on a consistent basis. It's not a go-to thing that you can do. But this isn't new information. We know this. We literally know this. So this combination does not work. It will not work. This is the same as Newcastle. The only difference is that it's Rico Lewis out, Bernardo in. I think. Can we please get someone who can actually help create in the centre? Thank you very much. The change, I don't know what the injury situation is, guys. These are the changes I am making. If Haaland's out, then we are absolutely shafted, yeah. If Savio's able to come on, he comes on at half-time. He must come on at half-time if he's able to. Get one of Gundogan or Kovacic. I do not care which one. Get him off the pitch. I never ever want to see the two of them in the same team at the same time. There is no need, there is no point. Don't worry, guys, I'm running through the changes now. So one of Kova or Gundo goes off. Dealer's choice, I don't care. I couldn't care less which one it is. I don't think it's relevant. Let's say Gundo off, for argument's sake. Gundo off, great. Move the only actual creator in this first half to the centre, please. And put Savio out on right wing. Now, immediately, that is already an infinitely superior team. You got Nunes left, you got Haaland centre, you got Savio right. And you've actually got someone who can actually create in the centre, right? Or do some shit in the centre, right? And that's a better midfield immediately of nominally Kova, Bernardo, Foden, right? Right, okay. Means you've actually got a proper right winger, you've got a 1v1 lad. You don't need to bring on Doku on yet, but that's my first half change. Just do that. Just do that. And then see what happens for 10-15 minutes. If it's, hopefully it will have improved, and hopefully it looks like we're going to score a goal. Around the 60th minute, you bring on De Bruyne, and you probably bring on Doku as well, especially if it's still 1-0 down. So at that point, you've got to take off, it's a bit harsh to Nunes, but you probably take Nunes off, and you put Doku on the left, and you bring on De Bruyne. And especially if we're still losing at that time, you probably take off Bernardo and bring on De Bruyne, and you've just got to go for it. You go to a 4-1-4-1 out of possession, so you've still technically got a midfield three going on there in the centre out of possession, so it's still solid and resolute. It's much more solid than having Gundo and Kova in a flat 2 out of possession. And that is what I would do, guys. That is what I would do. Savio is an immediate change for me. An immediate change. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Take off Gundogan or Kovacic and bring on Savio. Because once again, the only person who's created something of genuine note in this game is Foden. And he's been doing that out at right wing. I'll repeat. The whole centre has created 0.1 of an expected assists. Between the 3 of them. Yes? Between the 3 of them. That tells me that there is no creativity going on centrally. It's not even a case of they created something but the shot didn't come off. Just nothing happened. It's not like that ball to Haaland where we then decide to head it across goal, which would have counted as someone's expected assists. They just haven't been doing anything. As individuals, that can work, but as a 3 together, it makes no sense. And having Gundo and Kova together, to me, makes no sense. I don't get it. I don't get it. Even if you got to play all of those players on the pitch, then have Bernardo out on the right. It's useless, fine, but at least there's something going on in the centre then. Savio has to come on. That is the first thing. And I hope he's ready to come on, and I hope he's fully fit or sharp. So that's what I would do, guys. That's what I would do. Because if you bring on Savio, This is why I get accused. This is why I get accused of being a Foden fanboy, because I'm not calling you a moron, Lorenzo, but this is a moronic comment. He's been the only one to create anything of any fucking substance in the cunting first half. So shut up and move your aggression to another cunting player. Can we stop with the trash analysis, guys? Foden has not been the fucking problem in the first half. The problem has been we've had fucking Gundogan and Kovacic and Bernardo in the centre, and they have done shit all. So pipe down and shut up, because I'm getting genuinely frustrated with these moronic statements. Try to watch the game and try to understand where the cunting issues lie. Rant over, move on. Good lord, I'm annoyed. fucking move on, guys. Jesus. Anyway, I'm glad I got that off my chest. So anyway, guys, I would bring on Savio. And that solves the problems. Boom. Sorted. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on. Let's move past that, shall we? Thank you so much for following, Finn. I don't know why I did in that massive rant, but thank you so much for following. We love to see that. We really do. I changed the badge color as well, by the way, guys. Everyone has been shit. Okay, that's fine. Bleacher, I hate you so much. Yeah, it's annoying. Lorenzo, I'll repeat what I said earlier. If you're not able to contribute intellectually to the conversation, you will get timed out, because I'm not going to have deadbeats in this chat. That's an FYI. That is an FYI. You've been warned. You've been warned. Do another bullshit statement, and I will just get Daniel to time you out. Contribute intellectually to the conversation, or piss off my channel, quite frankly. And that is your final warning. We are losing. Don't fucking push me. We are losing, and we are playing shit. Do not push me. Do not test me. Okay? Thank you. Thank you. They're not watching the game. No, well, clearly. Liam, I hate you so much. No, because that's not fair. If he does it one more time, I'll have to do it. But it's a second moronic statement in a row. Do a third, and that's your third strike, and you're out. And you are out. I'm not fucking dealing with the shit today. Okay? Okay? Okay. My cat has got a fucking cone on her head. It's stressing me out because she keeps fucking vomiting into it, and there's food all over a fucking cone. I'm not in the mood to deal with fucking crybabies. Okay? I don't know what that is. Ah! Cherry, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. Trust me, you do not want to know. It was a poor showing, to be honest with you. It was a poor showing. In all honesty. Not good enough. Liam, I hate you so much. Why are you pushing me, Liam Byrne? I hate you so much. I hate you. Oh. Fun with Packets, great name. We need to attack from wings on both sides. That's why Savio needs to come on, Fun with Packets. That's why he needs to come on. Chill out, bruh. It's hard to do it when you have proper idiotic statements being made. It's very, very tricky for me to do that. I'll do my best. I'll try to move on. But if people keep doing it, then I won't bloody calm down, to be honest. Seems to me that's a perfect way to describe it. Yeah, panicking, Roy. And it's from players who typically don't panic. It's from players like Kovacic and Gundogan. It's players who we normally associate with being so assured on the ball, and they're just not doing it. So the question becomes, if they're not, and this was my question in the Newcastle game. I'm glad you brought this up, Roy. If your controlling midfielders aren't even controlling the midfield, then what's the point of playing them? You might as well have midfielders who aren't associated with controlling the midfield, but at least they're going to offer you something else. So, for example, Nunes, he'd be just as good in that centre from the passing perspective, because he's not particularly good at passing. We all know that. But at least you know you're getting the defensive and recovery pace situation. That's the trade-off. So I don't really get it. I don't get it. He made the mistake with the goal. It's a hard... I need to watch back, but for some reason, Foden was tracking back who was it? It was their number 3. Is that their left back? Yes, it is. Kirkes. So for some reason, Foden was on him. So I guess it's probably Foden's defensive mistake in that instance. Question marks about should he have been in that situation in the first place? Where was my right back? That's why I need to review the goal again. But then even when it got to the box, I'm expecting my defenders to deal with it, and they just weren't able to. So I don't even know if it's a case of like an individual. I think Foden should do better in the build-up to it. I think that Walker should probably be in the right position, though. And I think that then, I don't know if it's Gvardiol or Akanji or Ake, one of them should be doing a lot better to clear it. So I think it's just a culmination. Really, that wasn't even the first moment. They had even better opportunities to score. It's not good enough. It's not been good enough from a City perspective. Doku will be brought on. I would Savio first, but I will take Doku. Bernardo had a few 1v1s, yet he just turned a pass back. It's horrendous. Football, if you're going to play Bernardo, that's absolutely fine, but it can't be in the midfield of Gundo and Kova. I do agree. I'd love to see how he'd react if Soboslai dropped this first half in a City shirt, says Liam. I'm not even but again, I'm not even really pissed off like at the first half because I can get over that. What annoys me is the fucking reaction from some people who just aren't rational about it. How are Liverpool playing in the first half, by the way, Liam? Cherry's not giving any space in the midfield. We need to attack from wide areas. Midfielders get some space. From packets, I agree. What I would love to see, therefore, is at least 1v1 winger put out wide and our best pocket player put in the centre. San Soboslai is a world-class presser. His key skill is sprinting at someone, getting nutmegged and then standing with his arms and his hips. Sounds like Henderson. From the packet says Kyle didn't come out to help, so it's Kyle's. I will review it. Right now, I'm placing a bit of blame everywhere, but I would say that I feel like Foden should do a little bit better there. Yeah, my guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video. The whole team seems to be in slow motion. Yes, definitely. Frankfurt are winning 7-2 for anyone who might care. I do care because you care. Only change will be Doku. What about Savio, Nat? What about Savio? No creativity. I can't speak. No creativity from the centre. Absolutely. Absolutely. Our wide players have been our best creators today. Like Nunes ball to Haaland, and then a couple crosses from our right side as well. Apart from that, I mean, I said it earlier, 0.1 expected assists. Not from one player, from our three midfielders combined, lads. Our three midfielders combined. And it's not even like there was a chance where, oh, maybe they could have had a shot, but they didn't. There's just nothing going on there. There is nothing going on. Brighton dominating Liverpool. Well, I expect they'll win that game then. A graveyard midfield, that's a good way to describe it. Gunner's been shit since his comeback. Hello, Jay. To be fair to Bournemouth, no, absolutely they are, Jay. Absolutely, they are playing very well. But I'm greedy, and I want my team to win. Oh, second half's nearly upon us. This fucking Romanian thing just goes straight from the action. There's no analysis. It's just adverts bang. Remember, guys, please no spoilers, because I'm having to watch it via Romania, so there is a delay that there normally wouldn't be in my watch-along. So please, it's only a 3 o'clock kickoff thing. But please, no spoilers. Thank you, guys, very, very, very much. And immediately I can see that we have made seemingly 0 changes at half-time, which I think is a bad thing to have done. Oh my god, Liam. Trent can fuck off to watch him win the game for you now. Funch playing goal. Hey, he'll see more of the ball there, in fairness. Perfect for Halal Madrid. Again, the game has finished 9-0 to Bournemouth. Oh my god, we should have conceded again. Lads, maybe we could fucking change something. Maybe we could change something about how we've approached this game. Yeah? Oh my god, Walker, where are you? Where are you, Walker? That's one ball over the top, man! It's one ball from their centre-back, and Ederson's forced into a 1v1 save. Kyle, switch the fuck on, my man. Switch on. What are we doing here? Look at Sebe, he's your man. Good God. Kyle, why do you keep giving me this ammunition? Finn, if that's not a... Actually, no, you can get timed out anyway, because I said no fake scores. Consult at Finn. No fake scores. None of that. You're going to get timed out now by a mod. Sorry, but no fake scores. No spoilers. Canate's broken his arm. What? Is that a joke? Is that a joke? I hope it is. Or is he just severely injured? I doubt he's broke his arm. Ice Mate says we're being so passive. Indeed. It's simply not good enough. Don't worry, lads. Don't worry, guys. It looks like Kyle Walker's going out to right wing now. So, that's good. Kanji tried to feed it into, I don't know who there, but it reached the goalkeeper instead. He's actually broken his arm. Jesus. Oh, God. That is horror. That is horror. Well, speedy recovery to him. That is horrendous. I feel so sorry for Kanata. Did we establish whether he is injury prone? Because I feel like he's always brilliant whenever I watch him, but I don't watch him enough. And by that, I mean he doesn't seem to play enough football. What's that all about? Tom, it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Okay, tells the commentary. I'm trying to... Hey, I'd love to be telling you something interesting, but there's nothing going on right now. Ake slips it into Bernardo here. And again, I've literally no idea who our right-sided player is. Now, Bernardo's on the left. Foden central. Is it actually Walker? Oh, my God. Foden, nice ball out to Yoshko. Is it? Ball in. Oh. I think that's maybe the only time we've actually been able to break the lines with a through ball. Is Matip still about? Not at Liverpool, no. Oh, he's just retired. Yeah, fairs. That's the first time we're able to break through their lines. Good God. Foden's now actually getting on the ball to some central areas. Cross in. Haaland can't attack it well enough. It's going to be a corner, is it? Or a goal kick? L. How's Nunes doing, says Cherry? It's alright. Alright, I think. That's a corner, right? Surely. It's got to be a corner. Oh no, it does hit Haaland's head. Never mind. Haaland again, not really attacking that cross well enough. Erling. Do better, son. Do better from the aerials. It's always been my biggest gripe. They're asking for offside. They get offside. But you don't need to put your hands in the air, lads. If it's offside, the referee will instruct you as such, or rather the linesman will instruct you as such. That's crazy, Foden playing that long ball. Nunes actually providing a run. Nice. Nunes, that's brilliant. Oh, Foden drags it wide. Not good enough in the finish. Better, though, from City. Better. Something, I guess. Christ, good work by Nunes. Yeah, dragged it there, Foden. Should do a lot better there. Did well to play Nunes in the first instance. Should have done a lot better with the shot, though. Should have done a lot better. I don't care if it's first time. Should do better there. But that's better from a actual creating something perspective. That might be better than anything we created in the entirety of the first half, at least. So maybe it's a promising sign. We need to get rid of Walker, says APT. It wasn't a good enough finish. It was a good ball in the first instance, though, but then not a good enough finish. I agree. Yeah, Spartacus. Nunes is popping off here. He's popping off here. Soboslai. Oh my God. Liam, what are you doing? That's a foul. Nice. Lovely. If we don't get at least a point, what a missed opportunity. No, 100%. It's like the Wolves game. I mean, somehow we got a win there, but Arsenal dropped points that day. Did they lose against Bournemouth then? Last time Erling missed a header, he scored a 99% impossible goal. Okay, well, let's hope that's the vibe then. Haaland, bad touch, man. Come on. You're not going to get that involved in the game. When you do, your touch has got to be on. Give Walker the Carson role. He's probably not on, like, Carson wages, though. I guess that's the only issue. I guess that's the only issue there, in fairness. In fairness. He played on special occasions. Yeah, again, if he's paid Carson's salary, then that's fine. Yeah, it was a good by Foden in the first instance. Very good by Nunes. But then the finish should have been a lot better. But even before then, really good to break the lines. Put the cross in. So 7 minutes in, this has already been a better second half. I will say that much. I'm happier so far. Like, we've got to keep it going, though. We've got to keep it going, but it's early days, but we do look better. With a new coach, we'd go invincible. Fear, like, shut up, pet. Oh, wait, sorry, have I misread? You said invisible, unless you just misspelt it. I mean, we might go invisible because we're never going to be as good as whoever without Pep. That was lovely by Foden. Then, oh, not quite the ball from Bernard. Yeah, the ball wasn't good enough. That was a really nice bit of play, bit of approach play. Good ball. Haaland for once had some space, but the ball from Bernardo not good enough. That's crazy. Considering that Foden's the shittest player on the pitch right now, that's a decent effort. In fairness, Carson on the wing, chill. Good intercept, Gavardio, nice. This has been a much better second half. We can win the game if we keep playing like this. There is a world where we can score more than one goal. Fuck off, Walker. What the fuck is that? What is that shit? Under no pressure, he just kicks it out. This guy. It's not even like he's under any pressure. That's the thing. If like a midfielder does it under pressure, like fine. You know, they felt panicked. They felt rushed. But there was no need to do that. There was no need. It is an interesting day to play Walker. Lovely touch. Oh, fantastic by Gundogan as well. That's a yellow card all day, ref. Come on. That's poor refereeing, man. That's a yellow card. Fantastic first touch by Foden, and then lovely by Gundogan, who's fouled. What stream am I? I'm not using a stream rando. I'm using a Romanian broadcaster. Yeah, Spartacus. Yeah, he was just so eager to get the substitution in. Simicast beat first man from a corner, impossible edition. Oh, Foden, that's a shit ball, my man. That is a shit ball. Should do a lot better there. Not good enough. Not good enough. Good work, Gundo. Can we get back and defend? That would be lovely. Thank you. Are your excuses ready, Mr. L? Excuses for what? I don't need to make excuses. Hello? My team's won 4 Premier Leagues in a row. I'm chilling. Martin says, we could see a world where we play more counter. Haaland's down here, by the way. Please be okay, Erling. If you're going to kick it out, kick it out. You don't have to kick it out, but... Randall, what? Haaland, please be okay. For the love of God. Ha ha! Oh, that's not too bad, Haaland. You're fine. You're chill. That's just an impact injury, right? You know, studs, it's chill. How's the game been so far, Zeldy? It's been shit. It is. The studs are high, but no, it's you know, it's not good. That's never going to be given as a red. Nah. Hopefully Haaland's okay. Please. Liam there is clearly very happy with this Darwin performance. We need to get back into the action because we had some momentum there. We had some momentum. Nah, not a red. Maybe a yellow. There is Noel Gallagher. Not a red, though. Excuse me. Good God. Good God, y'all. Where is my Savio? Where's my Savio at? Where is he? Nah, it's not a red, lads. It's not nice. It might be a yellow, but it's not a red. But it is a... It's an interesting follow-through, but it's not a red for me. There's Pep. Come on, Pep. Bring on Savio. His voice. I'm guessing that's a joke. Thank you, though, mate. Trent's lost all his aura and mystique. This guy is a bum. Liam, chill, man. Chill, that's your boy. I was supposed to go to the gym today. I don't know if I can be bothered. If we lose today, I'm definitely not going to the gym. I can't be arsed. My legs are still dead after yesterday as well. Holland, please be okay, mate. We need you to be sound as a pound. Looks like he's okay to continue, but he's not on the pitch yet, which is a shame. Yeah, Martin, it's a weird season, isn't it? It's really weird. I guess if all three of us lose, then you view it as... You've got to view it as a positive for Arsenal because they had the hardest game. We've had the second hardest, Liverpool the easiest. So the biggest... If everyone lost, the biggest losers would be Liverpool. The biggest winners, Arsenal. We'd be sort of in the middle. Because I guess Bournemouth away isn't technically a piss easy game, but it's still a game that I had noted down as a fucking 3-pointer. He should have kept the tarantula trim. I hated that trim. I hated it. Edison with the switch. Walker in the air. So unnecessary. So needless. Can we keep it in play at least? Not really. Not even. Not even. I can't be bothered, Spartacus. Be so real with you. Not in the mood. Second half possession, 75%. And let's do something with it. We started it really well. We started it nicely. Gundo slipped in. Mateus Nunes here. Oh, the first touch is so heavy. It's so heavy. Oh my god, we're actually going to concede again. Oh my fucking lord. How has he bottled that chance? Good god. Oh, we're missing one on ones now. How are we losing? Because we stink of piss, that's how. That's bloody how. Simples. You know, it's bad when Salah's getting cooked. I'm pretty amazed that we've still not seen a winger on the pitch for City today. That's impressive. We're in the 60th minute now. We're now in the sort of territory where players who are maybe only half fit, but can still do a good job, come onto the pitch right now. That's where we're at right now. Who are Ipswich playing, Harrison? Who are Ipswich playing? Ball in and out. It's very frustrating, Rahina. It's very frustrating. Oh, Leicester, Ipswich. Ah, interesting. Well, I don't know how interesting that game is, but, you know, I guess if you're a Leicester Ipswich fan, it's probably interesting. In fairness. Alvarez from the grave. Yeah, Walker is he's a stinky lad nowadays, isn't he? He's a stinky lad. I just want a wide player, though. I just want a 1v1 threat out wide. And then you're asking a totally different question of Bournemouth. Passing in our own box here, guys. We are losing 1-0. If we could please progress, that'd be nice. Is Jota the Slaughter still out? Maybe Doku, Kevin, and Savio aren't actually fit on the bench. But Zelda, you could call up some randomers, or you could just not name them. You could just not name them. They've got to be available to an extent, otherwise they just wouldn't be there at all. What do I say is getting out of this match? I think we're going to lose, lads. The subs have not been made quickly enough. Moving Foden to the centre has helped. That's nice, but it's not enough. We still need the threat out wide. And as of right now, we don't have it. We need Savio on. If he's available, obviously, you bring on Kevin. Kova falling over. Gundo makes it work. Into Nunes. Why isn't Haaland in the box? Nunes, that's not the cross. He keeps it in. Finds Kova. Oh, I thought Walker was going to run onto that and have a twat shot. I was about to get so angry. Oh, I feel like that was a good crossing opportunity, and then Nunes delayed it and ends up going for the cutback rather than a cross goal. Is Nunes fouled there? He is. No, it's a throw-in, sorry. Or is it a foul? I don't even know. Mr. Happy, I never said that, to be fair. Although, but we do. Actually, no, we do. Have you seen? We've got 5 injured players. We've got Stones, and we got Diaz, and we got Bob, and we got De Bruyne, and we got Rodri. That's 5. That's 5 first teamers out. So yes, I would suggest that, and I would suggest that is a crisis in fairness, having 5 first teamers out. Gundogan, ball in. It's not good enough. Cover, why are you shooting there, mate? Cover, why? J indeed, it's not good enough from City. I don't know why, Cover. You're not De Bruyne against Newcastle, Cover. What are you doing? De Bruyne's for it. Well, I've just named... Oh, sorry, no. So who is the 5th? Oh, Grealish, that's the one. Thank you, Jeremy. Yeah, so there's no Grealish, there's no Bob, there's no Stones, there's no Diaz, there's no Rodri. That's 5 first teamers. And in terms of the players who, were on the injury list, they're clearly not fully matched up, are they? So it's at least 5 players out. Is it about to be 2-0? No, and indeed it is. There we go. Wow, we stink of piss. This is embarrassing, guys. 2-0. Absolutely pathetic. What is going on? 2-0. Who do we think we are? Arsenal? What's going on? We lost. Kyle is the worst player ever. Well, again, it's attack down our right-hand side. I will say that much. Stones, Diaz, Rodri. Well, Oscar Bob's also a first-teamer, Mr. Happy, as is Jack Grealish. He's also a first-teamer. So, again, I'll repeat. That's 5. Oh. Deary me. Kyle, you are so fucking shit. I never want to see you play another game for this football club. I'm actually done with you. Nah, I'm actually done. You're not even a good squad. Who are you looking at there? You've got 1 man to pick up. 1 man to pick up. And you can't do that. 1 man to pick up, Kyle. Can you not do that? Can you really not do that? Yeah, I'm actually done. I'm done with Walker. I had him at least as a sub option, but no. No, he's just done as a City player. I don't want him as a second option.
All the knocks on our injury list. I thought someone was at my fucking door.
Yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm just done with him as a City player. He's finished. This Walker lad, yeah, he's his City career is done. As far as I'm concerned. It's done. Stream's ending early, Jack, chill. Walker is not a footballer. Arena, brilliant. They are better than this. We shouldn't be conceding 2 goals. And yet, here we are. And yet. These sorts of games where if it's not firing offensively, you at least need to stay in the game. And then if it stays at 0-0, you can go, right, 1 goal, we can nick it, maybe. This is tragic, though. I don't know why a sub hasn't been made. I don't know why no subs have been made. Where is my Savio? Bring him on. Starticus. It is embarrassing. I need to go look at that first goal, but if he's potentially at fault for that first goal as well, I actually do not know what to say. I don't know what to say. Oh my god, he's even getting out... Oh, to be fair, it's a foul. I thought he was getting out-muscled and out-dueled there. Christ. The guy can't defend, his pace is gone, he can't pass, and he can't cross. Yeah. He doesn't do anything. Well, the win's gone, clearly. There is a tiny, minuscule, baby possibility of a draw, but unless Bernardo Silva just gives it away like that, that works also, I guess, Bernard. Well done. Oh my god, he hit the post. Oh my god, it should be 3-0. It should be 3-0. They hit the post and they missed a sitter. This is awful. This is up there with, like, the Aston Villa game from last season. What is happening? Savio's on the bench, so he's there. Christ, they hit the post. A fucking substitution, Pep? Maybe? Maybe? Could we have something go on? If a game ends 0-0, it ends 0-0 and it's fine. The fact that we've conceded 2 and we should have conceded like 4 tells us where the issues lie. We have a lot of issues at City this season, but the main issue, clearly, is that there is just no fucking defensive acumen going on in the centre of the park. It is terrible. It's really embarrassing, man. And the fact he won't make subs or hasn't made sub, I don't know why. What is the thought process of not making a sub? You've got to do something. Kanji with the foul. Yeah, that's class, lads. Actually, Zara, it could have been. Actually, it genuinely could have been. When was the last time we lost by more than 1 goal in the league? I feel like it didn't happen at all last season. Madness. Even our worst game against Villa, that was only 1-0. Ego says he can in place make more effort than these guys. It's not good enough, is it? No chance for a comeback. We're not scoring 3 goals in 22 minutes. Because if we were like peppering them and their keeper was keeping them in it, I'd be like, okay, there's a chance we can do this. But it's the fact that we don't look defensively solid. They're actually dominating us in possession as well. They're actually dominating us in possession. Wolves last season, that was 2-1 though. That wasn't by 2 goals. That was only by 1 goal. Oh, Walker. Nah, I mean a 2-goal gap, lads. That was 2-1. Oh my god, there are more shots. Edson holds on to it. Lads, can we please... What's it? Why is my alert not worked? What's going on? Thank you so much for the super chat, matey. It's Bourne, they said. Then we lost to Bourne. Indeed. Stupid highline. Pep loves Durant work anymore. What? I'm always humble. Hello, Orcs. Thank you, matey. I don't want to have to make an analysis video of this shit, guys. I'm still waiting for a bit of kit to arrive. Or be made, rather. But I guess I might fucking have to. There's 20 minutes. In theory, there's time to score a couple of goals. There is time. But it just doesn't feel like... It feels like we might concede another rather than score ourselves. Oh, there we go. Now Liverpool are drawing. So they're going to get the win. So they're going to get 3 points on us. This is a horrible, horrible match week for City now. And Akanji just passes it straight to the opponent. Well bloody done. Well bloody done. It's bad, isn't it, Nitin? But what I will say is football isn't my life, so after this, I will have got over it, to be honest. Like, I'm already thinking about, like, a meal I'm having tomorrow. I'm very excited. Oh, Haaland. He's not seen much of the ball, but when he has been shit. Walker, please vacate the premises and get out of Manchester City Football Club. Please fucking leave. You are so shit and finished, and thank you for everything that you've done since 2017, obviously. Massive, massive player for us for, you know, however long. But it's time to fucking go. The football has left you. Leave. The football has left you. Leave, Kyle, please. Really, Victor? Jesus. Don't worry, guys. Instead of an explosive 1v1 winger coming on, it's Rico Lewis. That's gonna help, isn't it? That is definitely going to help. I bet you are. Thankfully, Arsenal lost today. Otherwise, this would have been the worst weekend ever. Thankfully, Arsenal lost. It is actually remarkable, Daniel, that we have not made a single sub yet. Remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. Won the ball, that's fine. Rico hat-trick, Jack. I know, Toby, yeah. It's gotten very bad from a City and Arsenal perspective. What's happening is that we've got no authority in this sodding game. Have they actually scored a winner as well? Oh, for God's sake. Of course, Liverpool have got the winner. Well, lads, this is literally the worst weekend ever from a footballing perspective now. Hooray! I did say they'd win 2-1. Kyle Walker is still on my football pitch. Why? That's the Arsenal. That's a very... I think that's your first comment here. If your first comment is to tell the streamer to shut up, you better watch your little mouth, otherwise you will get timed out. FYI. Not a very good first impression to make to me, matey. Everyone's welcome here. If your first message to me is telling me to shut up, you are going to get shut up by the moderators. FYI. Tread carefully. You're welcome to stay, but don't be a twat. Easy mode. That's the only rule in this chat. Do not be a twat. Thank you. Lord Ron is outside the Vitality. Big up. Now he subs. Really? There's 15 minutes in the game, lads. There's 15 minutes left. What do you think this is? If it was like 0-0, that might be interesting. Crazy. Excuse me. Another burp. This is disgusting, says Shayworth. Yeah. Vile, putrid football is what we're watching here. No, there was nothing controversial in the Newcastle game, to be honest. It was all above board. It was all above board. Yeah, I can't believe that Walker's still on the pitch, in all honesty. Cannot even fathom it. Cannot fathom. This has been bad. Okay, Liam, chill. Nunes on the left, cross in to a Bournemouth player. I'd love it if I had a 1v1 winger right now. I would love it. Don't worry, guys. Rico Lewis is on the pitch, and for some reason, I don't know why. Nice reverse ball. Question mark. Nunes. Cross. Question mark. No. Okay. Yeah, fairs, man. Have we had any shots this game? Oh, yeah, we have had some shots, Walks. They've not been particularly good shots, and they've not been from particularly good areas, but we have had some shots. They've not been that good, though. Kova tries to slip it into Foden, who does well to find Rico, who is fouled, but he carries on playing. Lovely. Nunes off the left. Is there a goal here, lads? Gundogan? No. Bournemouth have been very good. Now, we've got to give Bournemouth their credit, because they have been very good in this game, but we have been absolutely wank as well. The main issue for me is that we've been wank, and there's 15 minutes left in the game, and Bournemouth are the first team to make a sub. It's Bournemouth who are making changes. And not us. What's going on? Has he, sacked this game off and gone, I don't want to risk Savio and De Bruyne because they're not fit? Well, if they're not fit, they shouldn't be on the bench, should they? Christ. Again, you've got to give Bournemouth their credit, as Jay says. They are very underrated, and they are very good. But I'm sorry. 11 men of Manchester City should not be getting... Because it's not just the fact that... Because you can look at a 2-0 and you can maybe go, oh, well, maybe they got fortunate with some finishes. No. They have been supremely the better side.
Yeah, these City guys are no good. I have seen better, much better.
I'm glad I didn't waste the properties of the banana today, lads. I could tell this is a bad juju sort of game. Not good enough. Really, really shit. Nunes, it's a nothing ball in. Thank you for the following, Dante. I'm not wasting the properties of the banana on this. I'll tell you that right now. It's not happening. It's not happening, guys. Tristan, I will repeat about the lack of intellectual discourse. In fact, you will get timed out. A moderator will time you out for that. G10 as well. A moderator will time you out for that as well. Thank you very much. I'm not. I'm in a bad mood. I'm not entertaining deadbeats. It's not happening. FYI. Lorenzo, you too. Watch your lip. Yeah. Don't think I won't do a mass timeout brigade. I'll bloody do it. It's definitely too late for the bananas, LD. Chill on it. Chill on it. Chill on the banana. Yes. I'm losing my rag, and people aren't helping. Give intellectual conversation, or I'm not interested in speaking to you. Thank you. I don't know how else to describe them. How would you describe them, Liam? If someone says moronic things over and over again, and it's clearly not the issue, what am I supposed to label them as? Is this actually going to be 3-0? Yeah, it should be 3, man. It should be 3 again. Fear. I tell you what, you're on that list as well, by the way, pet. Yeah, Tristan, my head's hot as well. But just because your head's hot doesn't mean you have to say really stupid things. Oh my god, Kyle. He can't control a normal ball. Why? 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 Why is he on the pitch? And genuinely, it should be like 5 or 6. We're losing because we're shit, Mo, and because Bournemouth have been a lot better, in fairness. But we have been absolutely abhorrent today, and yet we've not made a change. And yet we have not made a change. No, it's still 2-0. But they should have scored. They should have scored, actually, 5. That is not an understatement, lads. They should have scored 5. Now, where does that tell us the issue lies in the first and foremost? Now, I want Savio to come on, obviously, but clearly the main issue is that the defence is either shit or, from a systematic perspective, the defence is not being protected well enough. That is clearly the issue. As Haaland tries to have a shot, but he was leaning back. Pep out, chill. The only half chances we've had are from Nunes crosses or Foden crosses. And that's it. Mo. If Liverpool are going to win the title, despite not... I don't think Liverpool are particularly good this season, but this is the year to do it because Arsenal and City have been stinky this season. We've been stinky. Toby. That was the first shot on target, was it? Crazy. Crazy. Obviously, there is a creative issue there, and we know why. We know why. But actually, the first issue... But that can get addressed. That can easily get addressed, lads. Because if you just have Foden in the middle for the centre, first of all, and you bring on De Bruyne, and you bring on... I don't think you've been that impressive, Liam, to be fair. And you bring on Savio, you've actually got some creation in the team. What can't be resolved, and what clearly, is the defensive concerns. That is the main that must be the main takeaway from this match. That must be the main takeaway. 2-0 flatters Manchester City. It flatters us. Yeah, Liam, you may well be one of the best team in the league, but I will stick with my assertion. That's all the points I'm making. City and Arsenal are weak. Oh, headed. Bernardo. Can we get a consolation? No. Corner. Nunes' crossing has been decent, you know. I think if we have our squad back, except Rodri and Bob, we can get... Jayworth, thank you so much for the super chat. Lads! What did I say about spoilers? It literally says... I've seen it now. Thank you, guys. It literally says here. What does it say here, guys? What does it say here? What have I said about 12 times in this show? 2-1. There we go. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys, for letting me enjoy that. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Good goal, Gavardio, though. Lovely. 2-1. Oh, God. That's such a fantastic header, by the way. Oh, Someone's got... Oh my god. Oh my god, what is happening here? My thing's got absolutely shafted here. Good god. No spoilers, lads. Thank you. Losing with better long term. What? Chill out, mate. Nah, we're still going to lose. I'm very convinced of that. But guys, at least we scored a goal. 8 minutes. Can City do something? I mean, that's the thing, guys. A point isn't good enough. A point isn't good enough. They still should have scored like 5. It is an unreal goal. Yeah, was that? Yeah, that was a timeout, not a ban, right? I don't want you to ban them, but just time them out. Yeah, Gunder got an assist. Fair play and a good ball into him, but you are correct. It's not been ideal. It's not been an ideal situation from any City player, to be honest. Apart from Yoshko, probably. That's my boy. I do love Gvardiol so much. Shall we just play him at striker, lads? Just play him at striker. How will Sporting go? If we play like this, we'll get pumped 3 or 4-0. It's terrible, 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 terrible. Ipswich about to get 3 points and Calvin Phillips has been sent off. This Phillips guy, man, is done. Oh, he's been done since he left Leeds, basically. Yeah, no bans. Okay, good. Good, good, good. And we are still... Oh, thank God he slipped, because they were about to counter again. 86,000 seconds. I didn't even know that was a thing. Well, that's so specific. What is that, like something in minutes then? 86,000 seconds. That's mad. William, thank you so much for renewing your membership. Thank you so much, mate. This does ease the pain. 5 months, thank you, mate. Pure garbage, not ready to give up on the season. And your random player is Jordan Ayew. Jordan Ayew. Can Jordan somehow inspire the situation? Mo, somehow some people have actually been genuinely trying to do that, despite him probably being one of the best players on the pitch for City. That's that best of a bad bunch, or one of the best of a bad bunch, fine. But the fact that people are trying to say that, I mean, they were being serious. And it's just so boring. 5 minutes of Doku. Over 2 hours. Oh, that's only one stream, to be fair. I'd bet on City to win or draw. You're equalising. Okay, Liam, let's hope so. I will repeat. 2-1. If it ends 2-1, that is incredibly flattering to City. We should have conceded about 5 goals. I'm not being funny. Actually, no, I tell a lie. Edison's probably been our best player this game. Edison's easily been our best player. Without him, it would have been a disgusting battering. Bournemouth, lads, have had 6 big chances, according to FootMob. 6 big chances. I'd say they may have even had more of that. More than that. Yeah? Good God. Absolutely shambolic. And that's the thing. If you keep the defence tight, there is a world where you get a shithouse winner. Like that Gvardiol one. If it's 0-0, there's a chance you can get a fluky winner in the end. That's how we won against Bournemouth last season. If you lose... Sorry, if you concede... 2 goals, then you're shafted. Sam, that's not quite how it works, in fairness. But yeah, either way, 6 is mad, isn't it? My Nano prediction was not out of this world. Have I looked at the Premier League table? I expect Liverpool are top of it and we're second, I'd guess. Is that the state of play? Oh, Gvardiol just clarters it into a Bournemouth player. Akanji, win that, please. Thank you. Wave on. Come on, Jeremy. Do something for me, Doku. No Savio's wild. Rico. Phil. Out to the wings. Bernard into Nunes. Fucking falls over. That is iconic scenes, that. That's absolutely iconic. And here's the counter-attack. Hooray! Oh my God. Yeah, Rico, do you want to get back and defend, mate? There we go. Good work. Someone's at my door. I can't answer it, I'm afraid. I'm having a meltdown here. So thank you for knocking on the door, but I can't answer, I'm afraid. Sorry. Ha 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 ha. Doku, do something for me, please. Please. Do something. It says 2v1. That means there must be space somewhere else, and he loses the ball. Nice. Nice. Good shit. Bernard. Armagh. What's that? Oh, Southampton might not lose. Oh, big up Southampton, of course. Is Doku edging his way. Never a penalty. Get up, Jeremy. Get up. Stop complaining, lads. Get up. Win the second ball. Well done, Lewis. That's brilliant. Good. Oh, that's nearly really nice. Oh. That was nearly really nice, but not quite. Oh, Adam Armstrong got it. Red Pill says it's the end of an era. Crazy. She's not, Toby. No, she's out with her friends. Why do you like Southampton? That's not very nice, Toby. They put something through my letterbox. I think Mrs. Nobbins has a package arriving. So they've done like a we left it here sort of vibe. Bernardo Silva. I feel it's not going to be much added time either. I guess what is frustrating is that we did score at a time where we would have had enough time to equalise, but because we've just looked so terrible, I would argue that since that goal, Bournemouth have had better chances to score. So again, it's still the defensive concerns and the midfield concerns from a defensive security standpoint. Jeremy, where are you going? Oh, Doku, try to catch out the goalkeeper at the bottom post. Good lord, there is Noel. I'll spy right back in Jan, that'd be lovely. This Walker guy, man. At least at fault for one of them. That was nearly nice by Doku. Keeper had to stay aware, and he did. That was good goalkeeping in the end. Fair play, well done. You're coming to beef Toby, Fairs. Ball in. No. There was a chance for a second ball there. But now it's a chance for Bournemouth's second ball. And indeed, they win it. Amazingly, amazingly. We're not even able to get the ball back from our own corner. 2-1 still better than 5-0. Amazing. I do not believe at all, lads. Once again, we've just given away a foul for no reason. We're going to find out how much added time. Can't imagine it's that much longer. Let's have a look. 6 minutes. In theory, there is time to score an equaliser. But I have no faith that we are going to do that. I've got more faith. If I was a betting man, I'd put more likelihood that Bournemouth are going to score than City at this point. Such has been our woeful defensive displays this game. It's pathetic. The fact that we are still in this game is a testament to Edison. Ridiculous. Not good enough. That's a yellow card. It's really good by Doku, sadly. That would have been nice to have that on the pitch a bit earlier. Forrest a third. Wait, is that a joke? Is that real? Forrest a third? Jesus. Fair play. That's a madness. That's mad. I didn't realise Chelsea was so far down. I thought Chelsea, for some reason in my head, Chelsea had more points. I don't know why. Okay, so we are only 2 points off them, so it's not the worst thing in the world. It's a corner. Great timing. Oh no, someone scored against Southampton. What an L. Ball in. Bernard. No. L. Toby White saying, yes, what's happened? Oh, Southampton losing now. Poor babies. Toby, why do you hate Southampton? Where has this vitriol come from? That's not very nice. Don't you dare shoot, Cover. Okay, corner, fine. Hell, Toby. This is outrageous. Oh, 4 minutes, lads. We're not going to score though. We know we don't score from set pieces. I feel like we've used our all our set piece magic up with that Wolves goal. Maybe it's into a dangerous area. Can we win a second ball? Maybe. Oh, Rico. Phil cleared. It's another corner. That's fair, Jack. That's fair. Reasonable. 3.5 minutes. Ball in. Interesting corner. Not good enough, though, from Phil. Another chance. Pops it in. Haaland! Oh! How have you hit the post, Haaland? What the fuck? How have you not scored? What the fuck? Lads? He actually should have scored? I'm not being funny. How has Haaland missed that? Am I being stupid? Yeah, that's crazy. My prediction's actually going to come to fruition. Bournemouth are actually going to score. Mad. Okay, Bournemouth. Walker did well there. That's crazy how Haaland didn't score that. I have no idea. Foden, ball over to him. How has he not put that away? How has he not put that away, lads? Oh, dearie me. But guys, we don't create anything for him. Unreal scenes. Unreal scenes. Walker did do something well, yeah. Walker made a tackle in 1v1, yes. Indeed, he did. Everton goal disallowed. Oh, poor Everton. Well, it should be 2-0 now, really. We should have scored the bloody goal through Haaland. And yet. And there we go. Boom. And that'll be game, I think. Terrible. I need to see that replay. How on earth has he not scored that? In what world does he not score that? I don't get it, lads. I don't get it. Yeah, oh yeah, you score that every time, Haaland. Come on, man. Yeah, I don't know how he's not finished that. I don't know how he's not scored that. What an L. He did, Liam, he did. Foden clipped it to the back post. Haaland won the first header. Keeper saved it. And then from there, nothing. Nothing. We won't equalise, Liam. Don't you worry about that, mate. It's not going to happen. This is what I mean, though, lads. In the dying embers of a game, you can maybe create some chances. We have done that. But the issue is, it's irrelevant because we are 2 goals down. So even if that goes in, a draw isn't good enough. We know that. 30 seconds to see what this team can do for me. Oh, Doku, where are we? Where are we? Where are we, Jeremy? Laser, don't believe, mate. The magic's gone. The magic's over. Don't stop believing. Oh, Foden drags it wide. That would have been it, man. And that will be the game. And that will be the game. What a shame. And that rhymes. That's the right idea as well, you know. It's the right decision. Not on target, though. What an L. What a shame. Poo. Well, we missed a sitter at the end. But once again, the main issue is we should have conceded about 5 or 6. So you can only look so far to the attackers. There's only so far you can look. And there you go. We have lost in the Premier League for the first time. There's now no undefeated sides. What an L, guys. Oh, dear. Right, I'm going to send a tweet. We have to start a Bruno Garage to City hype. I tried to start that and nothing came of it. I'm going to say 2-1 flattered City. Bournemouth genuinely should have scored 5 or 6. The weird what? The bizarre. I'm gonna say bizarre. Bizarre is a better word, isn't it? Pep's bizarre. Pep's bizarre obsession with supreme control, or rather, an attempt. Pep's bizarre obsession with attempting to achieve. Pep's bizarre obsession with attempting to achieve supreme control is having the opposite desired effect. Is that the right phrase? Opposite to the is having the opposite to the is having the opposite desired effect. Is that what I'm trying to say? Is that a good turn of phrase? Does that make sense? Does this sentence make sense, guys? Pep's bizarre obsession with attempting to achieve supreme control is having the opposite desired effect. Let me know if that sentence makes grammatical sense. Hopefully it does. I know what I'm trying to say, but I'm just trying to translate it. It's 2-1 flatter City. Bournemouth genuinely should have scored 5 or 6. Pep's bizarre obsession with attempting to achieve supreme control is having the opposite desired effect. If that midfield, what am I trying to say? Opposite of the desired effect is having the opposite of the desired effect. Thank you, Zeldy. Pep's bizarre obsession with attempting to achieve supreme control is having the opposite of the desired effect. If that midfield frailty, if that midfield and defensive fragility isn't fixed quickly, say goodbye. City need to say goodbye to the league. City need to say goodbye to the title. There we go. There's too many characters. I'll figure it out. Ipswich conceded. Elt for them. Yeah, 2-1 flatter City. I'll be with you in a second, guys. Bournemouth genuinely should have scored 5 or 6. Pep's bizarre obsession with attempting to achieve supreme control is having the opposite of the desired effect. If that midfield, I'm going to use an amber sign, whatever it's called. If that midfield and defensive fragility isn't fixed quickly, City need to say goodbye to the title. There we go, lads. Terrible. Absolutely pathetic, to be honest with you. We can now get rid of the spoilers message. Liverpool, obviously the biggest winners here because they now go 2 points top of the table. I'll repeat, I still think that the main issue is Arsenal. We are 5 points clear, but this was a massive opportunity to go 8 points clear of them. As it is, that's not what has happened. Ugh. This is like up there for me with the... No, I think the Villa game, in fairness, was worse. I think the Villa game was worse. But this is not far behind, in fairness. Bournemouth, fantastic. Credit to them, obviously. We literally, especially in that first half, we could not handle them from a pressing perspective. It was not good enough from City. We kept giving away the ball. There was no creativity centrally in that first half. Southampton won, big up to you. The cumulative XG of that midfield 3, again, had 0.1. The only creativity was out wide. Second half, it got better, in fairness. We looked a lot better centrally. We actually broke the lines for a change, but we were still missing something out wide because we were still missing an actual 1v1 threat in Savio or Doku or whoever out on that right side, preferably. All that being said, City scored through Gvardiol and then should have scored with Haaland at the death. Now, a draw still wouldn't have been good enough, but we can at least sort of hold on to the idea that, right, well, offensively, it's only going to get better. William, thank you so much for the super chat, mate. I'm assuming they're joking, William. There's no way they can be serious. I'm assuming that they're joking. Thank you so much for the super chat, though, William. It will only get better offensively. I'm not concerned about the offensive state of play, because even on a day like today, where it was really bad, we were still able to score a goal and should have scored another one through Haaland. I mean, Haaland maybe could have got 2 today, in fairness. Foden as well, I think, should have scored at least 1. He's still finding his shooting form, clearly. Not easy chances. It's not like he missed sitters, but I still expect him to score one of those. Maybe on another day he does. So I'm not concerned about the offensive work, because that will only get better when Savio gets put back into the team, when De Bruyne obviously comes back into the team, and when we don't play midfield 3 of Gundo, Kova, Bernardo. It will only get better going forwards. The concern, however, still exists defensively, and today was the worst example of it. Even Newcastle and Fulham didn't have as much joy against us as today. Even if we scored 3 goals today, we still should have lost the match. Now, that is mental. A better finishing team literally scores 5 or 6 today. So we must, the focus cannot be solely going forwards. Obviously, there has to be some of it, because why didn't Savio get brought on? But the key issue, the thing we must address, is the defensive issue. Not good enough. And yes, some of that is just because Kyle Walker is bad at the football nowadays. And he is bad nowadays, sure. But there is still nowhere near enough support from the midfield. And it is bad. It is bad, lads. And it's been this bad for the past few weeks, in all honesty. It was this bad against Fulham, and it was this bad against Newcastle. Bournemouth just happened to punish us a little bit more today, and maybe we weren't as clinical today as we were in those games. Obviously, we were able to somehow put 3 past Fulham in. One of them was a wonder goal by Doku. It's not good enough, and Pep needs to address it. And he's not addressing it because he keeps... The only in-house solution, if he's insisting on setting up in basically the same way, is to have Nunes play centrally. That's the only real solution to it, but he's not doing it. He's still insisting on playing him out wide. And I know that Nunes is doing very well out wide, but we need him centrally. We need him centrally. It's not, frankly, good enough. And it's embarrassing. Thank you so much, Jazz, for the super chat. Do you believe that Liverpool and Arsenal are strong enough to take advantage of a weaker City? Well, that's going to be the question, isn't it, Jazz? And thank you once again for your super chat. That is going to be the question. It's so frustrating because in any other season, I'm so convinced that we win the title at a canter, and we probably win by like 8 points or something insane. I don't know, Jack. I don't know if I can actually be bothered to do... I should do an analysis video, but I'm actually flabbergasted at what I've just witnessed. And the main issue is because, I repeat, it's the same shite over and over and over and over and over again. Pep's solution isn't working. Respect Bournemouth. We talked about them earlier. I've said they should have put 6 past us. Use your ears. Pipe down. So it's incredibly frustrating. Just going back to Jazz's super chats. Do you believe Liverpool are strong enough to take advantage? Yeah, on another time, I'd be so convinced that City would win at a canter. I still really think that Liverpool are going to fall off towards the end. The question for me is Arsenal. Because they do have a much favourable second half of the season. That's the only question mark, whether they can take advantage or not. Nottingham Forest are in third. Yeah, if we go to the Premier League table, this is mad. Mad. We've lost as many games as Forest. Crazy. Or rather, Forest have lost as many games as us. That's probably the better way to put it. But 11 goals conceded ain't good enough, lads. It ain't good enough. We've conceded as many as Arsenal, as Villa, as Chelsea, and I'd wager that in terms of actual chances conceded and XG conceded, I'd wager it's even higher than that, or big chances conceded or whatever. I don't understand the XG model if I'm being told that Bournemouth only have an XG of 1.6. No one can convince me they shouldn't have scored 5 or 6 goals today. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Just caught out over and over again. And Pep's insistence and desire to try to mitigate that issue with putting the players he trusts in respect to control in the centre is not working anyway. It's I don't get it. I don't really get what the thought process is. Hello, by the way, Lucas. We have the best game fixtures, GM 28 to 38 of the contenders. Remind me, who do you support, Lucas? Are you a City fan? I think I had Forest going down, says Jack. Wasting Rico and Savio at Spurs was a crime. If they play today, it's a different game. Good point, Samir. I've no idea and no clue why Savio played against Spurs. I don't know why he didn't even see a minute today. If he is fit, he's on the bench, so one assumes that he's fit to an extent. But it's simply not good enough football. The football left Walker a long time ago, sadly. Extreme says, I'm going to crash out just because Man City lost. It's just so frustrating. It's the manner of the defeat. I don't mind losing. I mind losing if we play like dogwank. It's very annoying when that happens. Because at least if we drop points and lose... I thought so, Lucas, thank you. At least if we, lose, then... lose and play well, I can go... Oh, well, at least we played well. Replicate that across the season and we'll be absolutely fine. If you play like dog, then you can't really even have that saving grace, can you? Walker's got to go, man. Walker has got to go. He's not the only reason why we lost today. The team as a whole weren't good enough, and Bournemouth were just supremely better than us. But you can't excuse that individual performance. It's pathetic. It's pathetic, to be honest. We have injured players on the pitch. Doku and Walker are not fit. I think that we're giving players too much leeway there. There is no excuse for Walker to just not pick up his man, I think. He can clearly see the run. It's not even a case of getting out pace. It's a question of his brain not being switched on. So unless he's injured his brain, I'm not interested in the Walker injury situation. Sauer's not even calling for Walker. I'm to phone shoot. He hasn't quite found the shooting form, has he, Samir? But the fact that we're talking about, a lower... Because one of the main reasons why we won the league last season was because Foden was able to XG cheat his way to all those goals. We can't be relying on XG cheating. We need to be relying on not conceding a ridiculous amount of sodding chances and goals. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. The main issue has got to be not why didn't we score more goals. So if anyone's having a... So you'll notice in this whole rant, I've not even really criticised Haaland for missing that literal sitter. Why? Because the attack is not the issue. Or rather, it wasn't the issue today. Or rather, it wasn't the main issue today. The main issue today is the fact that we should have conceded 5. If anyone's saying, oh, we should have scored more goals, we conceded 5 pretty clear-cut chances for Bournemouth to score. Ederson was our best player. The main issue, if anyone tries to bring up Haaland missing as the reason why we didn't win today, as the main issue, so that if that's your first port of call, you'd have a serious discussion with yourself. RE, what are the main issues at this football club? The main issues are not scoring the goals. The main issues are the defensive concerns, the midfield concerns, not protecting the defence enough. If you concede 5 opportunities to score a goal against your opponent, you don't go, well, that's okay, we'll score 6. No, you can't score 6 goals. That's not reasonable. The issue lies with the defence, the midfield, supporting said defence. That is the concern. Nunes might lose the ball in midfield. But Gundo and Kova already are losing the ball in midfield. They already are losing the ball.
Thanks, for sticking up for me.
They already are losing the ball in midfield. So why not just have someone there who, fine, is going to lose the ball, but at least he'll offer something else and something different? If Gundo and Kova aren't offering midfield solidity, someone tell me, what are they offering? Nothing is the answer to that question. I'll answer it immediately. It was rhetorical. Well, not really answered it myself, but you see what I mean. And the worrying thing from my perspective is this isn't the first time that this has happened. This is a recurring issue that's been happening all season. Make a tactics channel on the Discord where we can post media. Well, I am going to try to add tactics stuff to the Patreon when I get this thing sorted, so that could definitely be something that I could do. It's very, very frustrating. Now, I don't know what the substitution situation is. Maybe Savio's not fit to come on. Maybe De Bruyne's not fit to come on. That is the only in fact, that is the only explanation, isn't it? The only explanation is that these players are not match fit. Because why else would he not bring on De Bruyne? Why would he not bring on Savio? Why would he wait until the 85th minute to bring on Doku? So I don't even know if I can have an issue with Pep. Because surely he would have brought one of them on. Surely. In that respect. And this is the thing as well. If we play Foden centrally, because we looked a lot better in that second half, shock, shock, horror, horror, and we actually have De Bruyne there, and we have actual wide players for our midfielders to hit, that's the thing as well. Like when Bernardo went out to the right, he wasn't really making the runs a right winger makes, because he's not a right winger. Nunes was doing his best, but even that is not his job. If you actually have runners for our midfielders to find you, maybe then we'll actually have a better situation. So offensively, it can be fixed, and that's fine. Once again, the issue is the defensive concerns, and it is concerning, and it is not good enough. It's not good enough. Yeah, I'm just going to repeat, or rather, I'm just going to look again to see the creative numbers from our central players. What is it collectively? I guess Bernardo doesn't count because he went to the wings, but I'm going to count him for the purposes of this illustration. 0.22. So collectively, in the game, Segundo actually chipping in at the end there, 0.45 cumulative expected assists from those three central starters. What did I say? 0.4, was it 0.43 or 0.45? Andrew, shout out to Liverpool, to be honest. Nunes, on his own, created more in that sense. Nunes created more. 0.48. Why is Nunes creating more than my three central players? I'll tell you, it's not even their fault, in fairness. They're being played into a situation they can't possibly come out of. But the issue is obvious. The issue is clear. The only creativity, when those three play in midfield, realistically, is the wings. I don't care that our wingers didn't get an assist today, and Gundogan did. The point still stands. That was that was more of a goal. You know what I mean? The goal was better than the assist, if that's what that means. Bad performance by the whole team, says AI Joy. It's not good enough, that's for sure. Not good enough. In all honesty, our most creative player got 0.7, which is actually very good for our game of football. But it's not enough for just a couple of players to do it. It's not good enough. It's like, it's great there is some creativity on the pitch, and that's fine. If placed in the right area, that's lovely. But we need more people around him from a creative standpoint, long term. But again, we know that that can be fixed. We know that that can be fixed. We can't defend. This was at least 4-1 Bournemouth game. I think more like 5-0 AI Joy, to be fair. KZ, our press is non-existent, my mate. It's non-existent, and that's because you start from a frail foundation of Kova and Gundo and Bernardo in that first half. It's not good enough from a pressing perspective. Get Nunes central. I don't care. You don't need Kova and Gundo on the pitch at the same time. If you have to play Bernardo Silva left wing to make that happen, then do it. Then do it. I don't care. It's got to happen. That must happen. Lads, I don't want to do a fucking post-mortem. I'm so fully fuming. I'm still not over some of the idiots at half-time in this chat, by the way, but I suppose that I've got to do it, haven't I? We'll do it and we'll have a proper chat. Is LB live? I'll go and redirect to him if he is, because he's my boy, isn't he? Heroes Premier League experience and plays better football. He's been lovely, hasn't he? I'm still doing his Watchalong. I'll wait for him to go to his player ratings and then I'll redirect over there. And then we'll go and do a post-mortem over on my channel, lads. This is becoming... Samir, I said it. I said it, yeah. But this is a very similar performance to Newcastle, similar to Fulham in a way. The difference was that Bournemouth were a little bit more clinical, certainly more so than Newcastle, and actually Bournemouth created even better chances than Fulham. Of course, there are individual concerns from a defensive standpoint. Kyle Walker is finished. That much is obvious. He is done. He is absolutely done and finished as a Manchester City player, clearly. But that does not excuse the rest of the defensive structure to be shit.
Bing bang bick, get me a working Discord link, you dick.
I thought you didn't want to come to the server anymore, Village. I thought you were too mature for it. Oh, might give you one later. We are 2 points behind. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. You're not wrong at all. There is still, of course, there's still 28 games left to be played. So we're just over a quarter of we are what just over a quarter of the way through the season. The issue is, and I'll keep repeating it, I'm sorry I keep repeating myself, but the issue is that the problems are not being fixed. I feel like it's deja vu, lads. I feel like it is deja vu. The problems were not being fixed. Yeah, I'm so sure, Village. The problem was not being fixed last season. We happened to resolve it after the Arsenal game, in fairness, but that took like 28 games for that problem to finally resolve itself. We're not learning. We're not even trying to... We're not even experimenting by trying to fix the solution. It's the exact same bollocks every single time. And all it is doing is leading to a frail midfield, which can't win duels, which can't win second balls, which gets out-battled in every single mechanic of the fucking word. Very concerning. It's very concerning. Nunes isn't even being given a chance in midfield. But he would solve so many problems. I don't really want Nunes to have to play in midfield. I don't think he's good enough. But here we are. We literally need his body. We need his body to just go in there and fine. Is he that good on the ball? No. But Kova and Gundo have not been particularly good centrally either. If they keep giving away the ball, but they're still not offering any running, at least give me a player who can offer some running. But Nitin, it's irrelevant to talk about an overhaul because we're not going to sign 5 or 6 players in Jan. So we've got to think about what is the solution now, in the now. It's all well and good thinking about next summer. What about now? In the Jan market, we might sign a player. We all know we're not going to sign many players. Maybe one. Maybe. We must sign that player, by the way. If we don't sign that player, I'm locking it on the record. We ain't winning this title. We ain't winning this title. Not happening. Not happening. There's no world. Jules says not hopeful make any signs. If we do not, it's a thing. very concerning. The only saving grace is that Arsenal also lost. But they had a much harder game. Although, to be fair, Bournemouth are ahead of Newcastle. Maybe it's not a much harder game. Thinking emoji. Maybe. Maybe they are of equal difficulty, in fairness. But obviously the key winners are Liverpool. I still have faith that Liverpool not drop off, but I don't think that they will be as good as this for the remainder of the season. The question becomes, can City be good enough? That's the question. That is the question. Hello, Andy. That was a disgraceful performance by Pep and the team minus about 4 or 5 players. My man of the match, guys, is Ederson because he literally kept us in it. I'll repeat, we should have conceded 5 goals today. Genuinely, should have conceded 5 goals. It is not good enough. I thought Núñez did as much as he could out on that left side. Foden, the finishing should have been better. But apart from that, he was genuinely one of our best players. He was objectively the most creative player. He should have scored a goal as well. That is definitely on him. When he went to the centre second half, we looked a lot better, and that's nice to see. You know, it's great to have something confirmed that I already knew, but there we go. Kova, Gundo, even like Ake, Akanji, I mean Walker, the less said. Ake and Akanji, poor games from them today, I thought. Poor games from them. Gundo got the assist, nice. That's lovely. That's lovely of him. I didn't think Gundogan was particularly good either. M says, ship every defender bar Gavardio and Diaz to Saudi. I wouldn't go that far, but for the purposes of this game, Gavardio was, and even without the goal, by the way, Gavardio was the only good defender. The only good defender. Shout out Ederson, kept us in it, somehow. Ake, is it his first league game back? It might be. Maybe that's why he was so rusty. Just simple stuff though, like simple passes. Wrong. Akanji, likewise, just wrong. It's very upsetting and frustrating. And what's, I guess, like, the most annoying thing is that people, like, look at me ranting about, you know, people not passing the ball accurately enough. And they'll be like, oh, what are you talking about? You know, because Akanji had, like, a 96% accuracy, Ake 97, you know, Kova only misplaced 1 pass, Gundo only misplaced 4 passes, Bernardo misplaced 12, but Faye did go out to the wings. So it's like, you know, it can't be all that bad. But it's the areas that it's happening in. And it's also like the guys get dispossessed as well. They just get dispossessed before they can even pass the ball. This is just a Newcastle game. This is just a Newcastle game. Again, that's what's happened. The difference is Bournemouth have actually managed to create more. That is the concern. That is the concern. Simply can't defend. This is formidable Centurions. And maybe just like rounding up this section, we'll go in more depth in the post-mortem if I have to. But I don't know what Pep is doing. I said this a lot last season. I criticised Pep a lot last season. I thought he had a stinky tactical season last year. I know he won the league, and that's fantastic and lovely. I thought he was poor last season from a tactical perspective and how he set us up. And sadly, I don't know what's going on. It's the same vibes. It's the same. It's poor again. I don't get what he's up to. I don't get what he's up to. The solution is so obvious. He keeps making the same errors. I'm not going to comment on subs because if they're injured, they're injured. And if they aren't available to come on, maybe they aren't available to come on. Oh, Scorpio.
Slot winning the league in his debut when Klopp didn't in his farewell.
Pep is stinking the gaff out, says Cosmic. It's confusing. It is confusing. And we keep saying, you know, if anyone can sort this issue out, it is Pep, and I do agree with that. And he's still the best manager in the world, but he isn't beyond criticism. He can clearly see the issues, and yet he's just not addressing them. He's not addressing them. It's a perplexing situation. It is perplexing. And there are individuals who aren't good enough. Walker, not good enough. Shouldn't be even in the squad at this point. But the way they're set up is not optimal by any means. It's almost like he's trying to set them up to fail. I don't get it. I don't get it. What is the benefit of having Foden out at right wing in the entirety of that first half? I mean, the benefit was he was our most creative player, but I mean, from the centre, you get me? What is the benefit of having Kova and Gundo and Bernardo? What is the benefit of not trying Núñez in the centre? And if you got to put Foden or Bernardo out to left wing, then so be it. But that is the only way we're going to fix that problem. The only way. And we went to 4-4-2 out of possession again today, and I don't know why. I liked the look of the 4-1-4-1. I thought it looked far more stable. Just go back to 4-4-2, leaving Gundo and Kova to try to lock down the whole midfield on their own. What are we up to? What's the game plan there? Why was that the idea? What were we hoping to achieve there? He should fun with packets, absolutely. Slot win the Premier's first season will be unbearable. At least Slot's like, he seems like a nice guy in fairness. Like Klopp seemed like a proper knobhead. Slot actually seems pretty sound. He seems like a sound geezer. So, at least there's that. Can you imagine after all this talk, Liverpool win the league over Arsenal? That would be quite funny. I mean, massive question marks to Arteta if Slot is able to win the league. That would be crazy. AK says Doku coming on in the 84th minute was a decision. Well, that does suggest that he's able to play some football. So therefore, yeah, he should have come on. If LB is doing his player ratings, I will redirect to him. Let them know that Nobbins sent you, and hopefully he will remember to redirect back to me. That would be lovely. And then I'll do my post-mortem, I fucking guess. Jesus. I've just realised I've forgotten to eat food today. So I've not eaten anything all day. I had to sort that out. Ugh. Verify it's you. Hello? Why have I got to log into my own YouTube to verify it's me? What is happening here? Lads, bear with me. I've got to enter my passwords. Talk amongst yourselves. Do not go anywhere, because I'm going to redirect you. And then you're going to come back to me. Is that my password? And I've got to open the Gmail app. It's a tough time, Alpha. It is a tough time, and we've not started it off well. We've not survived. I was of the view that, right, just get through to the international break. De Bruyne will be back, etc., etc. It'll be a great time. I just dropped my fucking phone. Unreal scenes. Right. I'm going to redirect. Don't go anywhere. How do I do that? I keep forgetting how to do it. There we go. I found it, guys. LB is not live with his player ratings, guys. I was lied to. LB's not live at all. Hello? You guys lied to me. Side's live, Football Terrace is live, Never Fowler's live, Mo's live. There is no LB. We're losing next week, says Cosmic. Tells your password. Shut up, Staffy. Shut up. No, I bloody won't. What's the point of extending not doing any coaching? I've got to back Pep in terms of like hoping that he gets it right. No, Football Terrace. Is LB going live with player ratings? Are you? Oh, he's on holiday. Oh, he was live with Hugh. How cute. He might not be doing it, or they might be doing it on Hugh's channel, maybe. What's Hugh's official channel called? I don't know if I'm subscribed to him. I'm going to wait to see if they are doing it. If they are, then that would be class. If not, then I guess they aren't. Should I do an analysis video on, like, basically the whole issues that have been plaguing City, rather than a specific Bournemouth video? Should that be the thought process, maybe? Just like analyze the problem. That might be better. I'll do that. Okay, right. That'll be the vibe. So there won't be a specific Bournemouth video, but there will be like an actual video where I like do that then. And it'll be like, you know what, like a proper one where it's like properly edited and I sit down and it's like voiceovers and there's footage and all that shit, rather than just me standing in front of my tactical board. We can do that for sure. Yeah, we'll do that because it's basically what I have said on these shows, but more visual and pretty. As a video, Rodri, as a video. Like an 8-minute video or so. Gundo legs are gone in it. I don't think LB's... It doesn't look like LB's doing a player ratings. Or is it on more LB? No. I don't think he's going live. So I can't redirect to him. What an L. I'll wait a few more minutes, but I'm pretty sure he isn't. Oh, we could just do the post-mortem here. But, no. In fact, oh my god, guys. Shall I do it now? Shall I edit the thumbnail right now, live on stream? And I can, like, redirect to myself? Is that even a thing? Can you redirect to yourself? I'm gonna fucking try it. If LB's not live, I'll bloody do it. Don't think I won't. We're gonna do some live editing, ladies and gentlemen. Oh no, I've got it ID, but he's not live. So I don't know if he's... As I say, I would like to do a redirect, but I can't. If they go live at any point, lads, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna plug myself and say, oh, the sad face is coming out, guys. The sad face is whipped out with my hair. Oh, terrible. What should the fucking thumbnail photo be? What should it be? Like, terrible city instead of typical city. Yes, that's a good pun. Yes. Uh-huh. There we go. Nice. We've smashed that, lads. We've absolutely smashed that. Lads and lasses, someone provide me with like a saving grace. What is the saving grace here? Is there a saving grace? What is this? What is the situation? What will make me a happy boy? Or is it all just rubbish and are we all going to perish together in a field of death? Terrible Man City. Yes, yes, that fills it up a bit more. I need a Bournemouth badge, lads. I need a Bournemouth badge. Do I even have... I do have Bournemouth. Nice. I'm well ahead of the game there. Come, what the fuck? That's not very nice. That's not very nice, is it? But, I mean, there are recruitment issues, obviously. There are recruitment issues, which we all know about. You know, like, we should not have been left in this situation. I'd say what would have been fantastic, lads. The signing that I was desperate for. But I wanted Bruno. Everyone bloody knows that. And yet, I can't have nice things. I can't have nice things. 1L, that is. What an L. Kiwi's back on the bench. Yeah, true. Offensively, I don't think there's a concern long term. Assuming there's not another injury. Because with Savio coming back, that means that Foden's not going to get shunted out to the wings and will actually be able to play in the centre. And as we saw in the second half, that was actually a little bit better, funnily enough, as we all bloody know. It also means that we'll have Savio, who's a creator in his own right. De Bruyne coming back. Doku, you know, being able to start. Even Grealish being able to start. I know lots of people don't like Jack, but I think today, for example, today would have been the perfect game for Jack Grealish. Because that is his bag. That is his bag. Like, when the game is absolutely shafted, he will come and do something, you get me? So that is the situation. I'm nearly done with this thumbnail, lads. It's just hard to try to entertain you guys.
In my opinion, if Kevin stays fit for the rest of the season, I think we still win the league because that solves our issues offensively. But with defense getting exposed, we need to give Jacob Wright a semi-difficult game to see if it makes us less exposed defensively.
Yeah.
Also, fuck Walker.
Yes, I agree with all of that text to speech, to be honest. I agree with all of that. There is still a world here where we can figure it out and stop being so goddamn awful. There is still that world, but we've got to sort of pick it up. And Pep's got to pick it up a little bit quicker than he is. He's got to actually act faster. TBH, he's got to act faster. The offensive work is fine. I don't care about that for the many reasons that I've outlined. What I do care about is trying to fix the midfield issue concerns. So I'm using a lot of GPU right now, so if my fucking camera goes out, then I'm using filters, you see. I'm using filters to make my face look slightly less horrible. Man City is... Well, but we don't. We lost. We lost. I've heard Jack wants out. Surely not. The competition is shite. We'll have less injuries after international break. A loss was probably needed. Will force Pep to rethink chance of Jan transfer increase. Oh, sorry, Roger. That's what you were saying. Oh, I see. But we don't survive. Yeah, that is, again, and I appreciate that, you know, Liverpool are winning the title. Sorry, they are top of the league right now. As things stand, they are winning the title. I just don't know how impressed I am, really, with them, in all honesty. And maybe that's wrong of me to say. But I just don't know if I view them as that yet. Jury's still out from my perspective. The jury is still out. God, I mean, my face is horrendous at the best of times. With that sad filter on, it is vile. Vile and disgusting, my face. Good God. Vile, disgusting face. How could you? Nobbins, how could you do this to me? That's the sound of me saving it. Lovely. Save. There we go. Jack wants Jota when we can actually get some goals and assists, like in the Scottish League. Jamie, chill. I think that Jack's been good for us when he started this season. He's been very good, in fact. He's been very good. It's a shame for him he's been injured. Whenever he's played this season, he's been very good. Won't go much worse than this. You see for the trophy lift. Oh, Hashim, you're very confident. You are very confident indeed. I don't know if I can be that confident in all honesty. Who's Walker's replacement? It was Simicon. It was Simicon. Alas, we didn't go for him. We weren't even interested in him. Now I don't know who the solution is. I've no idea. I've actually genuinely no idea who would be a good option. No idea who'd be a good option at right back for us. I don't know. I don't think Rico Lewis isn't there long term. Same old problems. That's what I'm going to title this stream. Same old problems. Because they are the same old problems. Or same problems, different game. That's better, isn't it? That's like quoting De Bruyne. Same problems, different day. Same problems, different game. Nice. Akanji right back. True. We can't do that when Stones and Diaz are out, though. I will say that much. We've got to have them fit. There we go. Lovely, lovely. Thanks for watching that. I'm going to give myself a bit of a break in between, actually, lads, because I've literally, again, not eaten any food. So you are going to have to bear with me. Let me go eat something, and then I'll come back and we can rant and rage together. We'll go live at 6 o'clock. That gives me just over 20 minutes to try and do something. Same problems, different game. Yes, there we go. On the YouTube. Boom. Hakimi. I don't know if I like Hakimi. To be honest, I don't know if he's the guy. Need some Istanbul highlights to numb this result, says Doctor. Oh. God. Good God, y'all. I think Pep will have a new system after the international break. He needs to do something, doesn't he? I will get some grub. I bloody will. Should I have I feel like I've had too much takeaway this week. I don't really care though. I'm feeling a bit depressed now. I might have some takeaway. You guys did some very generous super chats. I'm going to use those super chats and invest them in a takeaway, I reckon. So the food won't get here until later, actually. That'd be annoying. I'll just have to eat it, won't I, on post-mortem. I can figure it out, it'll be fine. Please leave a like on the way out, lads. What I'm going to do is going to double check if LB is live. I don't think he is. I don't think he is. So I will be live again at 6 o'clock. So just stay, so, you know, be here at 6 and we'll talk about the game, I guess. He's not live, is he, LB? No, he's not. Okay, cool. Right, so yeah, so I can't direct to him. That's absolutely fine. I can redirect to myself, though. I can redirect to myself. No, AI, don't have to... You're preaching to the converted. I said this. I said this. I said this. But I've been shafted out of it by the club. Keep your comments in your brain, lads, because I shall be back at 6. It's not. It wasn't 1-0 to Bournemouth. What am I doing? I've titled the stream wrong. What is wrong with me? What's wrong with my baby brain? Good God, man. Let's do that right now. Let's do it live on stream just to show how, you know, fucking brilliant I am at this situation. Yeah, Jamie, I know, right? Not good. Not good. I don't know why I thought it was 1-0. It wasn't. They won by 1 goal, but we did actually score a goal. What's Miami Crispy? Let me know. Let me know. 2-1. There we go. Now it's fixed. I mean, 1-0 may have been less embarrassing, I guess. I don't know what I would have preferred, 1-0 or 2-1. I don't know. Guess it doesn't bloody matter, does it? It's all the same shite. It's all the same. I probably would have preferred 2-1 in fairness. Right, guys. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you later. 6 o'clock, post-mortem. Be there. It's not going to be fun. I can't